stars take flight. Marc D with the C's got the geeky delight. Retro toys and comics we adore. TV and movies, let's explore. Sunday Night Geekery, it's the place to be. With Marc D with the C, let your nerd run free. Old school vibes and stories untold. Tune in, tune out, let the magic unfold.
Everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Geekery. Now, what number is this? 228? Yeah, now ever since YouTube doesn't want us having sequential numbers, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 228. So thank you, everyone, for being here on this Memorial Day weekend in the States here when we remember all those who paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect our country. So I always want to start with remembering those great warriors and who made that sacrifice so we can be free here in this great country. And of course, Tim is here saying I heart clobbering times. So let's remember as well our great buddy clobbering times here.
I just love clobbering time.
Thank you, Tim. Great to be here and see you as always. And we've got Putin here, and he says profits over spectacular box office. So yep, we're definitely talking. We'll be talking some Mando and Grogu, of course, a lot tonight, and hopefully Dadman's be able to join us because he's our resident Star Wars expert. He had something last minute that popped up, so he's not sure if he can be here, but hopefully he'll be able to join us. But of course, we always want to remember our buddy, how we scared him.
Never that way.
God damn it, Mark! Jeez.
Remember way back when, yeah. So, I hope you can pop in, Dadman. Even if you're out there, even for a few minutes, it'd be great to have your Star Wars knowledge. Yeah, because he knows his Star Wars. And let's catch up to the chat here. And Daniel Barry's here. Hey, Daniel, thank you for being a regular here on Sunday Night Geekery. He's here horizontal and vertical, which is awesome. So thank you so much for that. And let me get the vertical chat up on the right side here, so I have that to respond to. I got 3 monitors now, so can't hide. I got plenty of screen real estate, so 3 monitors. Yep. If I can remember which monitors got what. Yep. And Sci-fi Chaos is here. Hey, Sci, great to see you. Thank you for joining as well. Yeah, so everyone will start rolling in. Yeah, we've only got we've got 15 people watching on the YouTube, so that's pretty awesome. Yep, I was gonna say, just checking who was here, but yeah, I was a little bit under the weather today. I don't know. We always do the foodery, and I think we got nuked by something that we ate last night. We went to Dave Matthews was playing a concert last night. It was Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds, so not the Dave Matthews Band. Some people were complaining. They're like, did someone tell Dave this was a bar concert? Bar gig? Like, no, that's when he plays with Tim Reynolds. It's acoustic guitar, and so some people had no clue. But yep, I think we had something at a party beforehand. Something nuked us both, so feeling a little bit better tonight. But that's the worst, right? That's the total worst. Yeah, yep. And I dropped the link to Paulie, so maybe he'll, if he has a chance, he might try to pop into it. I'm not sure how busy he is. Yep. And R2 says he will also try to be here, and hopefully Tom from Midnight's Edge. But anyone who can pop in and join us is always welcome. And but it's thank you for hanging out with us on Sunday night. So you could be doing a lot of other stuff. You could be watching the Mandalorian and Grogu again too, instead of hanging out with us. So I got to put a poll in. Yeah, what did you think of the Mandalorian and Grogu? Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, start a poll. Let's do that. All right. So let's see. I'll just say rate Mandalorian and Grogu. Oh, I spelled Mandalorian wrong. All right, let's see here. Oh, come on, spell check. Come up with some suggestion here. Yeah. Mandalorian. You should do these things ahead of time. Where's my producer for this show? All right, so let's give. Of course, we'll do. I should do something snarky, but let's see. It's 5 lightsabers. We'll do. Let's see. Let's see. 3 lightsabers. Let's see. We'll do trash compactor. That's gonna be the worst. Let's see. Let's see something in the middle between trash compactor. What would be? How about? Let's see. How about land speeder? Oh yeah, let's see land speeder. Let's do Millennium. I'm just having fun with this here. And how about the last one will be trash compactor. All right. Okay, so let's see. Rate the man and go. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's A through bad. Yep. So anywho, I went to see this at let's share some pictures. Let's just start with the box office, right? Yeah, because we always talk box office. But yeah, so I went to see this at a like a boutique theater. So it's a new theater where it's in a hotel. So they've got only like 40 seats there, but the big recliner seats and the screen, it's bigger than you would get, at TV size screen. It's probably like I'm trying to see if I can call up a picture of it, but it's like maybe 15 feet. So it's it's a big picture, but it's not movie theater size picture. But the nice thing is you can grab food and drinks and stuff, alcohol. I guess you could get dinner there. There's tables and stuff. So it's a little like, boutique theater. But if you're going there for like the best sound effects and everything like that, yeah, it's not the theater. So my friend was already going with his family. So I'm like, all right, I'll check it out for the first time. But it's good for like a date night movie theater, I think. And, stuff like that. But it's not, as far as the Dolby digital experience, definitely not. Yeah. So let's see. I can share some pictures here from that. Let's see here. Let me share this tab instead. Yeah. So it's actually in a local hotel, right? And I guess there was a couple of meeting rooms there. It's a pretty big hotel. So they just added, they put a little, cinema entrance there, right into the room. Yep, you got your title there. Yep, and that's the theater. Yeah, so so it's really your seats are really spread apart, which is nice. So you got these tables in between. I don't know how you decide. You get the right table to the left. How does that work? I took the table to the right, but different rows. So sitting in the front row is actually pretty good, right? So you don't want to be in the back because it's kind of small. So I sat like right here. So when you're right to it, but the only problem is the you can kind of see the pixels from the projector. Like if you really look close, I don't know if it was the projector or if it was the screen or whatever. But just being that close, you can pick that up. But it's nice and convenient. Or like if it's first run, but like what I think they really should do is if they did like second run movies, or that would be cool too if it was really cheap. So it's $20 to go see a movie here. So it ain't cheap either, right? So that would be cool. So that gives you an idea of the screen size. So not great, but okay. Yep. So there's the poster, and that's it was the Odyssey. I just took a picture of the screen. Yeah, you can't really. Can you see the pixels there? I guess you can't really see the pixels, but yeah, I was just trying to grab a couple pictures. Yeah, so there's the Mandalorian and Grogu. There's the opening shot. Yeah, and that's the starfighter coming in. Yep. So yeah, so let's get to the box office here. So that's the theater that I saw it in. Yeah, no, I guess part of the, like, hey, did you like the movie, right? But I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. So if you're a member of the channel, thank you very much. I did have a members only video reviewing it that first night, first reactions. and Maddie said he can't rate it because I ain't gonna see it. Well, if you can pop in for a minute, Steve, it'd be good to good to talk to you anyway, even though you're not gonna see it. But I wonder if Maddie would like this. I don't know. Did she like? Hey, Brian Hepburn's here. Hey, Brian. I don't know. Does Maddie like Grogu? A lot of the youngins like Grogu. Oh, and when Steve's here, we got to make sure we play his opening, of course. So great to see you, Steve, and of course Brian as well. Yep. And thank you for being channel members too. Much appreciated. So yeah, so I don't know if everyone saw that. Sometimes those you don't see everything on the channel, so check out that members video for members only if you'd like to see some of the in-depth review of that just coming out of the theater. Yeah, I think Maddie probably would like it. Maybe some of the monsters would scare, but she's a kick-ass little kid, right? So I don't think much would scare Maddie, right? So yeah, so I guess part of the debate, I guess Star Wars is so freaking polarizing now too, right? We're not down to like is Darth Maul a cool character? Who's better, Darth Vader or Darth Maul? That kind of stuff. It's almost like Disney Star Wars versus the original Star Wars, and yeah, I'm in that camp where I really don't like most of the Disney stuff. But if something comes out and I see it, I'm gonna be honest. I did have fun watching this movie, right? So there's flaws to it. It's not perfect, but I did enjoy it. Like did it need to be made? Could they just waited for streaming? I guess, but the idea now, I guess, is to make maximize profits. And if they'd released this as another season, it probably would have cost as much money, I guess. And are they really driving subscribers to Disney Plus with adding the Mandalorian? You've got a law of diminishing returns with something. So I don't think so. I think it might have been a good call to release this as a movie. The other part of it too is you don't get like 8 hours of a show with a short story, right? So you've got one story on this, and yeah, they drag it out to 8 hours. So at least we got this, contained story. Oh, and Talkie Toaster says the movie is toast. Oh my God, let's see here. Let's see what we got. I think we have to play some toast here.
Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
That's a toasty movie. Yep. So I think it was a good move releasing and going for it, releasing in theaters. At least I didn't get an 8-hour Mandalorian season that would have dragged. So yeah, this movie's been polarizing, but I guess reviewing the box office is almost like if you look at it like do you want this movie to succeed, or what side are you on is almost how you review the numbers. But I gotta say, I think it could have done a hell of a lot. Oh, here we go. We got talk. Oh no, that's not Talkie Toaster. That's a great droid we got here.
What? How dare you confuse me with Talkie Toaster?
Toaster, yeah. Sorry, R2. My God.
No.
Oh God.
You would. It's not unbelievable. It's not
on,
like you're treating it like it's like my alt account or something. My God.
Yeah. You're gonna rip my arms off now to clean out of their sockets.
As a droid, don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose.
Oh wait a minute, R2 can't do that. He doesn't have arms, but he could burn my arms off.
Yeah, I'll shock you real good.
Shock you real good. Yeah. Great to see you, Professor R2.
Hey, good to be here. Hey, you know what? School's done, both for me and for the kids, and so I have extra time on my hands for a few months, so it's nice to come hang out with you.
School's out for the summer.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of stress for the last couple months, and now
grading
done.
Grading, but all great students, and they all got straight A's. And
oh yeah, of course. No, I didn't have the worst GPAs of any semester since I started teaching. Totally not.
Well, how did ChatGPT was getting stupider?
ChatGPT. Well, the problem is that so what happens is that we were talking about. I was actually talking about this with some of the faculty, some friends of mine. I made it so they could take their quizzes during the semester at home, which I've done for a long time. but then the tests are in person. So they can't use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So throughout the semester, there was probably a good section of them that just became reliant entirely on ChatGPT for taking the quizzes that along the way are supposed to help you learn the material, learn the stuff to focus on and whatnot. And then when they got to the actual in-person tests and didn't have ChatGPT, they didn't know what to do. And so, yeah.
Can you say the subject that you teach, or is that too,
I teach IT. Yeah, IT, business classes, entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a friend who's also a professor who teaches math and IT and computers.
Yeah.
And he's just, awesome. Steve is here. Hey, Steve. Hello. Oh, well, let me say hi to, Steve is getting his mic working. We can say hi to RJ Godzilla and Krimlon. Hey, guys. Thank you for being here. Great to have you. And I think Steve is trying to get his mic to work. Yep. And thank you for being a member as well, Krimlon. Thor is he's transmitting across the Bifrost Bridge, so sometimes the communications get jarbled and messed up. But I'm sure Steve will get it going.
Bit of a delay.
Bit of a delay. Yeah. Well, great. I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks, so it's good to in person. Yeah, it's good to have Steve on, but I'm sure he'll get that working in a second. But no, where were we? We're talking. Oh yeah, the chat. So he's got to tell the students. He's like, I know I go into ChatGPT or whatever AI flavor you're using. He's like, I know the answers. Like I can see, like I know how the computer codes
is going to answer the question.
Yeah, so he knows the ChatGPT answers. Like, and you've got to show me that you know how to do it. So he said it's been a disaster.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a few different places, different subjects where I use more layman terminology, perhaps because it's mostly intro classes. A lot of students have never had IT classes before, don't really know a lot about computing. And so there will be questions in there where I use kind of, more entry level stuff. But if you go Chat GPT this question, it's going to give you professional terminology, complex terminology. Yeah. And so I will see that with some of the answers that students are filling in, when they have the fill in the blank questions, and I'll see the answers they give, and I'm like, yep. I know you're cheating.
you know the answer. Yeah, I knew where you got that answer.
Because that's not the word I use in any of my lecture materials.
Kaboom. Yep. And Dara says, don't be a hater for Griff. That's good advice. I agree with that. Yeah. So like, my much better half, her roommate, they were taking an accounting quiz, and we're digressing from Star Wars for a minute here, but I don't think people mind, right? But they had accounting professor had each row had a different test. She was cheating on the wrong row.
Yep.
Almost got kicked out of school. Had to drop that as her major. But that was a big. That's like pretty much the most obvious thing. Like when you're answering questions on the wrong row.
Sure enough. Yep.
Like, and that's so easy to catch it.
There's an assignment that I did this semester, changed significantly from previous semesters. Changed the data, changed the way that they're supposed to construct their spreadsheet and their graphs and stuff that they're supposed to put together. And but it had the same name. It was the same, But so when they went to do it, there were students that I came along that they had the data and the instructions and everything from the old assignment. So it clearly just tried copying someone's work from an earlier semester.
Oh, no.
And they received the grade that they earned.
F.
0.
Well, is that cheating technically or not?
Absolutely, it's cheating. Yeah,
it's cheating, right?
You are taking work. You are taking work from someone else, and you are claiming it as yours. That is, the definition of cheating. That's plagiarism, right? And you're taking someone else's work and claiming it's yours.
you were nice and just gave them a 0, or
Well, most of the time, if it's just like the one, a particular assignment, just one assignment, yeah, I'll just give them a 0, and
Yeah,
and
and they
then
learn their
they
lesson,
know why they
hopefully.
got it. If it's something bigger, if it's a test or something like that, and I can tell that they cheated on it, then yeah. But
Yeah.
thankfully, yeah, I use some nice courseware for a lot of their work that basically prevents them from cheating. So they
Plus
at
you gotta learn
least the most
stuff.
egregious type of cheating, just taking someone else's work and trying to turn it in as their own. It won't let them do that. So
And you got to learn the stuff too. I mean, because it's a tool, right? Like, it's like, oh, you can't use a calculator in the test originally when calculators were a new thing, but you're always gonna have a calculator. Like most of my engineering courses, they were open book because the formulas were too complicated.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a book when you're doing the work, but there's still complicated problems. You got to know how to answer. Now, it's one thing, if you had the had the actual answers or cheated that way, but if you show your work. But I guess the thing with copying someone else's work, if someone has a mistake and you copy their mistake or something, then it's obvious, right? So, but it's a new world, right? Because ChatGPT and these AIs are pretty darn good at solving math problems or engineering problems. I mean, it's scary good at how they're getting. So
and then these students graduate, and then they go out to a job, and then they realize that they're not going to be able to chat GPT their way through every problem, and a lot of them get fired.
And the work could be incorrect too. It's right, but it can't apply it to the exact 2 + 2 × 3 + 6. Yeah, that's one thing, but when you're doing theory and things, that's tough. Yep. And so Putin says, can we keep Tom to something less than 2 hours talking about Michael? Well, hopefully he'll pop in. Yep. I know. Just
no, we need all of our time to talk about the man Goo and Greg. Yes,
Goober.
Yes,
Goober. That's
Goober.
his name.
Goober. Man Goo and Goober.
Here, look at my cute little. Hi, Tom. Yep, thank you for joining. Yep. So what? Putin. He only wants you to talk about Michael for 2 hours tonight. So
don't worry. Unless it comes up, I will try not to bring it up. But it did do well this week, and I mean, 20 million plus more. I mean, come on.
That's pretty darn good. Yeah. Here's my little 3D printed Grogu.
I had gotten cards at my movie, and for the life of me, I don't know what the hell I did with them.
Yeah, I have one. I've got my card right here.
I don't know what the hell happened to mine.
Collectible from the Star Wars collectible card game.
I did with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
well.
You got from my.
Is that what it's from? Is like a game thing? I'll forget. That.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those
Star Wars Unlimited CCG. Yeah.
Because it kind of bothered me at first because I am kind of a card collector. I mean, Mark might remember this. I have a lot of those old classic Topps movie card collections. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of a
I won't tell you that I have 4 unopened boxes of Return of the Jedi cards.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I opened one of the packages on stream once. People just about lost their minds.
Did you did you buy those as a kid, or did you found them later?
They were gifted to me. So my stepdad used to work for a distribution center that provided supplies to gas stations.
Nice.
And all over a regional area, and occasionally stuff would get returned. Stuff that would come back because either the packaging was torn open or it was dented or whatever. And basically, those returns, there was nothing to do but refund them. The company didn't want them back, so he collected any kind of baseball cards or collector's cards or anything that got returned.
I'm surprised what some of those are worth.
He held on to them, and so he had a huge collection of them. A few years ago, he started handing them out, giving them away to people because he's like, I'm never going to get around to selling these. So he had a bunch of these, and he said, "You like Star Wars, right?"
Nice.
Well, you are too.
Yeah. So it was fun. People were losing their minds. I was like, calm down. I have 4 whole boxes, and then I have like a bunch of like just spare packs that are just floating around. So it's it's fine.
What'd you do? Like put together a whole set as a kid, and then you're like, well, I'm done. No.
Well, yeah, I actually did put together a whole set, although it was funny because when I did open that one pack, I got a sticker that I had not gotten before.
Neat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, because that's what I used to do too. Is like as I got older, I would just try to buy whole boxes and then just open them until you get a whole set, and then don't open anymore. Leave the rest in the package. And whatever. But
yeah, I have the set of all the cards, but I've never assembled a set of all the stickers. Maybe
Gotcha.
one day I'll open up those packs and do that, or
they love.
Or
to
I'll
fuck
turn
you with
around and
those
sell the
stickers.
packs for $5 a pop.
That's what I always loved. Topps was really good at that. They was really good. You could sit there and you could tell, like in the factory, they're sitting there running like pages and pages of each one of these cards until they're like, whoa, 12? Only run one sheet of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it on purpose. Yeah.
I swear it felt like it too. Because you would sit there and buy, I don't know how many packs of cards. You'd be like, how is it I can't find a number 12? I bought 12 packs and I can't get a number 12 just by the odds alone. But it was like they managed to do that to you.
They did.
Well, I do have my Star Wars cards in my in the closet there, but I have almost all the blue set. I guess those are taken off again in value. The Star Wars cards.
There's a couple of those cards that are worth a lot because, like the original 3PO card. Looks
the
like
erection 3PO.
Yeah, that one, the goldenrod card. Yeah,
just because of how it got captured with the lighting, but it was just.
He's just drawn that way. But
he's just drawn that way.
But I remember like collecting those cards with my friends, and I'm missing some of the blue cards. I got to go. That's one of my bucket list goals.
Didn't they like airbrush it out or something like that?
Yeah,
they look even more obvious or some shit.
They did. They did change it. Yeah.
But before we had what was he called? We didn't have computers back then, kids. They literally have somebody just airbrush it and they take a picture of
it.
Yep. I sort of like card 74. There were a bunch of cards. Like you kept buying those packs, and like I had to keep trading a kid. Like I traded a kid like 4 for 1 because he got like number 73 or 74.
Yeah.
But I don't know if whatever I'm remembering the number, but
it feels like. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was going to say, they must have done that where certain cards were less, right? Let's see. Let me.
Oh, yeah, of course. They always had chase items.
They did.
Right? They had ones that were in limited supply.
And of course, you would trade Darcipio, but that doesn't help when nobody has that card.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And if they did get their hands on it, the last thing they're going to do is trade it to you.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like I wasn't trading anything to anybody unless I had 2. And there were some I definitely didn't have 2 of.
I specifically remember in the original Topps Ninja Turtle animated show packs. Remember the original cartoon? For some reason, the Michelangelo card was almost impossible to get your hands on. My buddy finally got one, and I tried to trade him everything I could think of to get that card.
Like, got to have it. Yeah, got to have it. Yeah. So Grok is working on that question to see. I don't know if it's something that was just internal. They didn't publicize it, but I do have. I think all the other Star Wars. Didn't they have like 5? There was the orange series, green series, red series.
Oh God, yeah, they did a bunch of them. Even I have 2 of the Superman series, I think, but in the Batman, same thing. They would milk us.
yeah. So for the original 1 through 66. The red were 67, 1 through 2. Yellow, I think I have all the red, yellow, and green, and most of the orange, so the 330. All series had massive print runs, millions of cards each. Well, here, I'll share this. As part of the same huge Topps US production. They were sold in wax packs, finding boxes, other formats. No meaningful difference in how many were made. The blue series wasn't limited or short print run. It was just the first one out. They often feel rare, more valuable. Yeah, we played with them like crazy. Yeah. So later series.
Well, they were like a commodity.
Yeah.
As kids. It's cool. Yeah. They did bring them out for Star Wars. I don't have the Star Wars one. I have a different one here, but I wanted to show you guys this because that's what this show's all about, But I bet you get a kick out of this, Mark. They've been been doing these lately. And I got like this one. They do have them all for Star Wars. It's a book, but
it's all the cards.
Like the pack. Yeah, and each page
is a card.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like you go through. They got a little blurb.
Oh, I love
about the
that.
whole thing.
That's awesome.
That's
cool. There's a few of
these.
I got like I've got like the front and the back. And they're a little bit bigger than normal cards, so you get a little bit better detail.
That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of them like this. They have the Garbage Pail Kids. This one, Star Trek.
Nice.
God, what other ones do they have? They have a few more, but I got Wacky Packs. If you remember those. Yeah, they got one of those.
Right. I still have those downstairs.
And these usually come with extra bonus cards too. So like these have new cards that you can add to your old set that are like brand new cards too. So kind of neat. They're hard to come by now, probably compared to what they used to be, but Yeah, I bought mine on like Amazon.
Jurassic Park.
Yep, Jurassic Park. They did one.
Mars Attacks. Oh my God!
Yep,
I need to buy the Mars Attacks
Attacks
book.
yeah.
Yes, that's awesome.
Oh, and Steve says, seriously, now they're interrupting your stream for TikTok ads? Well, that might be in the vertical. I think the vertical might be have ads running.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, but you can come to the horizontal, Steve. And come pop back in if you can. Steve tried to join us, and then I think he...
he can't on that, or what?
Oh, I don't know what happened. His phone didn't connect or something. Or his, I wasn't sure, but pop back in if you can, Steve. Yeah,
anyhow, so who all saw the Mando Grogu Boo Boo movie?
Oh God, yeah,
I did. Yeah.
I definitely did. Yeah,
I'm one of the only people who didn't hate it. Yeah, so Mark and I are in the same boat here. Like,
okay, you liked it too. Yeah,
I didn't hate it, but I can't argue a lot of people's points. It is a 3-part series, 3-part episode crammed together. It could have used a good 15-20 minutes cut out of it. Is it mostly for kids? Yes. Does it really have a story? No. But it does have two father-son character arc stories in there that I found, I'm like, wow, we haven't had this kind of a thing in a Star Wars or a Marvel movie or anything for that matter for a while. But I feel like a lot of people are being overly harsh on it. But at the same time, like I said, I cannot argue a lot of people's, because it is just a friggin' TV series.
Yeah.
So how can you argue that people might as well just wait to watch it at home? There's no real incentive. And I even said, like, look, I'm glad for some of the reasons that people are pissed. I'm actually glad. I'm glad that I didn't have to do a bunch of homework because I didn't watch season 3 of Mando. I don't care. And it doesn't set anything up for the future. So that's good too. So I don't have to worry about a sequel that's coming down the road or have to watch some other show to see what happens. Right.
Sequel.
Exactly. So to me, that part was fine. The fact that it was self-contained, great. But you didn't give us anything, right? Like, because usually when they do a TV show into a movie, specifically, I bring up South Park. What did they give us with South Park, the movie? Anybody remember? We finally got to see Kenny's face, and we got to hear him talk for once and not muffled.
Yeah.
So why didn't they at least have Grogu go daddy
Grogu
or something like that? Yeah, something something.
Like, give us something. Yeah, give us something. Yeah.
That was my biggest complaint, but yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you were listening to me, or we think great minds think alike. And Paulie's in the chat too, and he liked it a lot too. So
I did enjoy it. It was fun.
Yeah, I can't say like, was this like Star Wars level awesomeness? No, but it was. I was entertained, right? So I had fun, and I thought that I do like Grogu, but with those caveats, like, why isn't he talking? Why is he? Yeah. Some people in the chat were like, is he a special needs?
Well, that's the thing. They've never explained it. Because we've gotten that episode where, we found out his name was Grogu, right?
Yeah.
So
how did we
Luke
find out his name was Grogu? Was it?
I can't remember if it was Luke or Ahsoka who talked to him. One of the two. I think it was Ahsoka. It was Ahsoka.
It was Ahsoka. Yeah.
So clearly he can talk, but he's not. So they have this thing, and I liked it in this movie. They did give him a little bit more like advancement as far as he takes charge and he does his own thing. Because normally he's acting so aloof. But yes, children are like that. I get that, but still.
But it's also totally inconsistent.
In a way it is, yes. And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly my point, is I can't argue about it.
In one scene, he's so dumb, he has to take direction like he's a dog.
Right?
Heel.
No, you're not wrong. You're not
in the
wrong.
next scene, he's rescuing Mando on his own, fending for himself, making shelter.
And it's hidden behind funness. You're not wrong. Because if I rewatch this and I tore it apart, because I went into it with the lowest of expectations, and I was seeing it.
I just want to stop for a second. Sorry to interrupt, but RJ, are you seeing ads on the horizontal stream or the vertical? Because
you shouldn't be seeing them. He doesn't monetize his streams.
I don't monetize this. Yeah, so let me double check my settings. But I apologize for that.
Yeah, maybe the vertical one is monetized and you don't know it.
Well, I wouldn't see it. I wouldn't notice since I have premium. So.
I've got it open, but I apologize for that, my loyal listeners. But sorry to interrupt your thoughts there. Yeah, see if maybe.
Well, I went in with the lowest of expectations. I saw it in IMAX 3D. It was a decent enough presentation. It had IMAX sequences in it and everything. I didn't get an ad on the YouTube side, but I found myself after a little bit. Like the first sequence kind of threw me off because I'm like, when did this Rebels character interact with? Pedro, I don't remember that happening, but then again, I didn't see season 3, so whatever.
Yeah, he actually was in season 3. They visited that exact same bar.
That's what I heard. Yeah, somebody told me
he was around. But then they only say his name once, so anyone who hasn't watched Rebels doesn't know who he is.
So
he's just a blue Wookiee looking thing.
Well, and I found out why he's in there, because this is one thing I said, that's the only character that makes no sense to me, because the one other positive I'll give this film is we don't get a bunch of needless cameos. Like, they could have even given us a Han Solo cameo and it almost would have fit. Because if we got Rhoda the Hutt in here and he's joining the rebellion, spoilers, I didn't know if we were getting into spoilers, but
we could do minor. I was
kind of surprised you didn't have Han Solo come out and go, hopefully you're nothing like your old man, because that was the one that I'd give him a gimme on, because those two have a history with his father, and that was kind of the whole point of his arc, is he didn't want to be his father, right? And I get it. It's very fucking cookie cutter. It's very surface level. It is so predictable, but I just started eating it up like an old B level, serial type movie, kind of like what Star Wars is, but it's not quite Star Wars, right? It has the same kind of flavor, the same kind of, it's generic-y, but it's not the same. It's hard to explain. I didn't hate it like everybody else did, but I didn't love it. I'm not going to sit here and go see it again. I didn't care enough about it to buy one of the stupid popcorn buckets.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't buy
Even
one
though they
either.
were kind of cool. I will give them credit. Those popcorn
the
buckets
look one
cool.
looked cool.
The helmet looks boss as hell. And then you got the baby Grogu wasn't that bad either. The detail on it was pretty. I'm like, for a popcorn bucket, especially considering I just finally got my hands on one of these, and I'm glad I did, but it's not a very detailed popcorn bucket, guys. It's just a big hat.
It's a plastic hat.
Yeah,
it's a plastic hat that they printed
Michael
shiny
on
Michael
the
on
side.
it.
Yes, let's be real. So, I mean, I can't, considering the detail that went into those, and I saw the at one, but I saw that at a distance, but considering the detail they put into those, for the price, I was tempted. I just don't give a shit enough about Mando and the Grogu. And I've had this thing where I have not spent one dime outside of seeing this movie now on anything Star Wars related in roughly 7 or 8 years now.
Yeah, it's
something like that. Since the last time I bought a Grogu doll, but I gave all those away. I bought a couple of those Grogu dolls when they finally came out.
And I apologize, everyone. It looked like somehow the horizontal got monetized, so I apologize for that.
So I might have a couple Grogus left, but anything I have left is anything I bought close to a decade or more ago, right? So,
and you have those Grogus, like a lot of consumers that have Grogus. Why would anyone be interested in buying more Grogus now that they've made this movie?
I mean, I've also come into premium to where it's like I can't get any more of these popcorn buckets.
Well, is what I'm saying is there have been people claiming they're like, oh well, this movie's going to make a mint on its merch, and I don't think that's going to happen.
It might,
I really don't. They already have all the Mando and Grogu's they could buy for $2 at Ollie's.
What about the Hutt? What about Rod of the Hutt?
And it could be a regional thing, but I'll tell you what, guys, because they had so I showed the picture a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you guys saw it on my X. That's the same theater I went to where they already had the Grogu and Mando stuff already set up there with the Top Gun helmets and all that on that rack. Okay. Well, they had a whole new separate rack that was two-sided with all the Mando and Grogu popcorn buckets plus a bunch behind the counter. When I came in, they were all full. When I came out of my showing of Mando and Grogu, they were all but gone. There was like 2 or 3 of the AT-ATs left and maybe 1 or 2 of the helmets left. Grogu was gone. You couldn't get your hands on one. And I was like, wow, I couldn't believe that. I was kind of taken aback by it because I was thinking like you. Like, I'm like, who really is interested in this anymore? Who needs more Grogu crap? Right? Like, I already can't start getting people even sending me some of it sometimes too. And it's like, well, it's cute, but it's like, what am I going to do with it? I got so much Grogu crap now.
In that case, it sounds like grandma buying it for the kids while they're at the theater.
Could be,
like I have,
but I don't know about what they're going to be.
But Mark, right there is an example. Look at that.
My son, my kid got me this a couple years ago, like a phone. It's a phone holder, so you can put your.
Yeah,
I use it. Like it's
that
fun.
was cuter
than
the one I got. Damn it!
But it's pretty cute, right? He's cute.
Then mine sucks. Mine's like lame.
I guess this folds up. Oh, I must have folded up for the packaging, but yeah, it doesn't say anything, but it's cute. What's this? Is that the something cable guy? Oh, cable guys, I guess.
Cable guys.
Yeah, but I mean that kind of stuff. It's harmless, tchotchke stuff. But I think what happened, yeah, like you said, grandma's buying stuff for their kids.
Yeah.
Like you go to, especially you go to a movie. I gotta say, with my kids, when you go, you kind of want to spoil them if you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying that stuff might be moving. I was at Target earlier today. Those aisles were pretty full.
That's the stupid thing I got.
Of all the
Oh, that doesn't look good, Tom.
That
doesn't
was
look
a
good.
gift from an ex-girlfriend, but still.
Mark didn't make that one for you.
No, surprisingly.
Yeah, I can do
But now
better than that.
I had to
Yeah.
find it on Etsy, so now I know where my ex got it from. It doesn't surprise me.
Oh, Steve is here. Awesome, Steve.
Hey.
Calling Asgard. Let's see if we can.
Mark calling Orson.
He's on mute, but he'll come in. Yep. Oh, we got Paulie too. We got everyone coming in.
Jeez.
Wow,
Oh, swinging in.
Wowzers.
Hey,
We got
what's
everyone
going on?
here.
Jay. Penteo,
That's
what are you
awesome.
doing here?
Is Dark Polly.
I got invited, puto.
It's dark,
Yeah.
Paulie. You're looking dark,
Yeah.
man.
He knows his Mando and Grogu, right?
He had
Yep.
fun too. He enjoyed it.
Oh,
Yeah, Paulie, I was
I'm going
watching
again
your
tomorrow.
stream on.
Yeah, I'm going again to see it tomorrow.
In regular or IMAX or what?
It'll be like a nice screen, like a nice XD screen.
Did you see it in IMAX yet, or
Yeah,
you
it was
guys-
IMAX was the first
Yeah.
I saw it. Oh, what do you guys?
Yeah, I was just
talking about?
watching your show with Star Wars Meg.
Yeah.
A couple hours ago. Yeah, it was a good show. Yep, with you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
and
He's
talking.
all
Yeah,
theatrical with his lighting now.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna read us some beat poetry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for my next one.
You didn't get any popcorn buckets, did you, Paulie? Did you?
I did, but I saw like the Cinemark stuff looks pretty dope.
Yeah, because we were just talking about the merch, and
The merch is
that's
just,
a way. That's a way a movie makes a ton of money too, with these merch and
I
action
think
figures.
this one now more than ever, right, Tom?
I mean, they gotta hope.
It's just all over the place, bro.
Yeah, it's not doing as well as I'm sure they're hoping it would. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm
What,
sure,
the box
I'm sure
office?
you got a nice long conversation over there on Valiant Renegade about the
I was gonna say we just got
budget.
through that. Yeah.
You just got through it, right? Yeah.
But I still stand by that. I don't think Disney is really planning on making a profit with this. This is all about repairing the damage, right? Like it feels like that there was like a weight lifted the moment Kathy left. And yes, this is a holdover of sorts. But as I'm watching this, I'm going like, I get it. It does not really constitute being a movie. I'm kind of surprised that Disney didn't pull like this, we're going to bring it on Disney Plus, but you get to go see it in theaters exclusively for a month or something like, you know what I mean? Like to hide behind certain things. I can't believe they didn't do that. But it's doing both better and worse than it can for both parties, right?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like it's doing too good for anybody to say it's an out and out failure, but it's not doing good enough for Disney to be able to claim victory yet. But to me, I feel like this is more of a lost leader trying to say, here's an olive branch. But unfortunately, just some of the fans are just rejecting it all. And it could be between Gina. It could be between the fact that they're just sick and tired of Star Wars. There's a million factors in with this, not just the Skywalker factor, because there was a time when people actually tuned into the show and it was huge, but it fell off a cliff because of, Gina Carano. So is that the big issue then at the end of the day? I mean, did she cost them $20 million at the box office, $10 million at the box office? I don't know.
Oh, I don't think it was Gina. It wasn't what it did. That's not why I stopped being interested in Mando.
Exactly. So I think
it did hurt some people. I think it did. I think some people.
I think it did. I think there was.
So I think
an audience
overall,
that-
my point is like, yes, is it doom and gloom for Star Wars? Maybe. But at the end of the day, I think this movie's doing a lot better than it probably should be doing. And that's the scariest part.
It is overperforming the projections, but still doing worse than Solo.
But see, here's the thing.
Different time, man.
It's a totally Paulie knows that too. Yeah, this is a totally different time.
R2 is a smart fucking icon, whatever you are. You're smart. You're smart, right?
He's a professor.
I don't fucking know. I've never seen his face. I'm just talking.
He's mighty handsome.
I'm
and
talking
black.
to a droid, man. We'll serve your kind. It's entertaining, and that's the one thing we've been asking. Is this please just?
I thought it was half entertaining. So
well, you know what? you know the audience score. A lot of people think are like the film.
Well,
Yeah.
And
I mean, I've seen a lot of diehard Star Wars fans that just ain't into this, Paulie, and that's
yeah, but I'm
sad,
talking about that cinema score is really high, and that's not something you take lightly.
A minus.
And then what is that? 89% on Rotten Tomato audience score. That's really good.
It's not bad.
Okay, all right. If you guys are gonna fucking just doom and gloom everything, then
I'm not trying to doom and gloom it. That's my point. Is it's not good enough or bad enough either way. Is my whole point.
See, this is why I didn't want to come on here, Mark. It's because it's like it's like any needle you thread, no matter what, it's so ingrained, but it's not great. It's so ingrained, but it's not bad. It's like, you know what? I don't fucking care. I like the movie. I had a good fucking time.
I'm glad you enjoyed the movie, man. I really am. I am not one that hate. I did not hate this movie. I'm talking to Tom. You want hate? That's this. The Last Jedi. I hated that movie. I walked out of The Last Jedi nauseous, man. I hated that film.
That's why we're all here.
But
that's what's happened is
it just didn't do anything for me. I thought the first half of it was enjoyable. I nearly dozed off in the second half of the movie.
Listen, I'm not here to argue that because that's someone's opinion. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about in regards to just the numbers, in regards to people's sentiments. And it's is that if this thing was a flop, it wouldn't be making any money. We wouldn't be hearing anything positive about it. I think that there's a lot of expectation, no matter what, in any Star Wars film. That there hasn't been a Star Wars film in what,
7 years almost.
Years.
Well, it's no Mortal. It's no Mortal Kombat 2. If you want to talk about a real flop, so these numbers. And what you were inferring to is these numbers, our box office numbers are down in general too. So you've got to kind of compare
that it is a different time, and Tom knows that.
Yeah. Well, and I think there's going to be a big part of this audience that's not going to bother going to the theaters because they know it's just a TV show they're going to be able to watch on Disney Plus in 3 weeks.
Well, even before that, it's going to be you can pay to watch it at home, and it'll make even more money. These charts, it's almost like the box office charts are like one. It's like 3 parts. There's the box office, then there's the pay for streaming, and then there's going to be the free streaming ratings. So I think it's off to a great start, but I don't know how much money it has to make. I don't get into the weeds of all that stuff, because some people are saying that it costs more money to make. Tom, what did you hear? You're on Valiant's.
Yeah, Valiant
165, I think it was.
165? Is that what we're going with?
165 is the numbers that have come out. Yeah, those are the numbers that were basically released by some of the trades because that's what they filed for as far as their tax burden for the state of California. But that doesn't count anyone above the line.
Well, you still get the tax rebate.
Yeah, you still get the tax rebate.
No matter what.
I'm just saying that number doesn't count. That number doesn't count above the line. So
above what line?
Well, it's not going to count any of the producers or anything like that because that's not something they can get tax money back for. They don't get tax rebates on that.
You're still cutting into that 165 no matter whatever that 165.
I'm not saying you're not. What I'm saying is the total spend on the movie was not 165. 165 was just the spend that they could get. Yeah, production. Yeah, the 165 isn't the total amount of their production. It's just the total amount of what they could file for to get a tax rebate on. So there's more expenses in there that were not.
Where's your source on that?
Oh, I'd have to go find it. You talk to Valiant.
I don't talk to Valiant. I don't need to talk to Valiant. 165.
He was talking about it.
Okay, so that's some fucking goofy ass math. Okay, so I get what you're saying is that there's other costs where you're paying out executives, producers. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that those are not part of what the costs that could be filed for to get the tax rebate.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still going to get a rebate on the 165.
Right.
I'm just saying the 165 is the total
which comes out to
production cost.
It comes out to 149. Now, let's say you're right about those hitting costs, which could be anywhere from what are we talking, 10 to 20 million, or are you talking more?
I would say it's probably about 20.
That money's been covered by all the what do you call it, the merchandise tie-ins, from Burger King to the merchandise that they're selling. It's done. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that they're making money.
I think they're making more money doing it this way, as I said in the opening before you guys got here, than if they'd released on Disney Plus. So I think it was a smart move. And if you look at this graph, the chart here for Box Office Mojo worldwide, it's already the 12th grossing movie of the year, right, for the first week. So if you want to talk about a real flop, like I was saying before, Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh yeah.
So I don't watch VR. I don't watch any of these R's. They keep moving the goalpost every fucking day. I got tired of that shit. I've stopped watching these guys, right? Because the goalpost always seems to move. Is it a flop, Tom? It's not a flop. Well, it's still lower than Solo, but it did great here. I mean, well, that's not the real cost of the budget. It's like, well, that's what they're reporting, and we'll find out later or not. But it's making some fucking money. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, it's definitely doing well, right? I mean, it's not doing what movies did a few years ago, when Marvel was kicking ass, and Captain Marvel even made $1 billion. But I mean, look at the Super Mario, right? That's probably the biggest movie of the year. Didn't even top 1 billion, and that would have been an easy reach, years ago. I think people are conditioned to stay
CJ Rebel guy. I could put my head in the sand all I want. Listen, I mean, what the fuck, dude? I actually work and live in the business, so take it for what it is. I don't go around like swinging my fucking nuts. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how I've engaged in this business, and in how people spend their money, and the fact that it was all filmed here in California. That's what I'm going on. There at the end of the, what? If my head in the sand is wanting this film to succeed, then fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my head's in the sand because I want a movie with lasers to fucking succeed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun. Like, again, I had fun in this movie. Yeah, it's a Star Wars movie. Dad, man, he couldn't be here, I think, but he knows Star Wars really well.
Yeah. Well,
and he's like, this is more, of an expanded universe, which is fine.
There's no cope to this Rebel guy. There's no cope. You seem to be triggered. There's no. You're saying cope poly. What the fuck? What am I coping over? Right? I want Hollywood to succeed. Shoot me. I don't give a fuck. Right? I'm invested in this business deeply. So I want Lucasfilm to succeed. That's it. I want Lionsgate to succeed with the movies that they put out. I know very well the things that they're trying to do. That's it. But if you keep moving this goalpost, and it's like you don't even realize how week in, week out, just, I won't even call it hate. It's just on the dark side, where it's just like that. Why are you guys even covering this? Why are you guys even going to and supporting these films and then rip it to shreds? If you really wanted to be OG, you wouldn't put a fucking dime to it. Well, no, I'm triggered. I'm triggered, Rebel. All right, you triggered me. Congratulations, Rebel. You sure are a rebel, Rebel. Wow, what a fucking original name. How about that? Oh my God, you're starting to sound like a liberal. Wow. Wow. You know what? You got me, you douchebag.
All right, guys. All right. But I think part of what's happened too is Star Wars ends up in a shitty place right down the road. They destroyed Luke. But I can, even with that happening, I can still say that I enjoyed this movie, right? And I had fun at this movie, even though I can't stand what happens in the sequels, what they do to Luke Skywalker. Here's my, I just got another 1978 Luke Skywalker that I purchased on Fleabay, but so I got to get him up there. But yeah, so I think part of it is we just can't stand where Star Wars ends up. A lot of us fans, right? And so in some ways, yeah, we don't want Disney. Some of us maybe, projecting here, maybe don't want Disney Star Wars to do well. But as a reviewer, if I see something and I like it and I have fun, I'm going to give it my honest critique. And yeah, I can't stand what Disney has done with Star Wars, but maybe they can turn around too. So I think Star Wars isn't dead. I mean, it's such a legacy brand. If you come out with a few good movies in a row, you can bring it back to life. I think part of it maybe is getting rid of Rey or ignoring Rey or whatever they do with it. That would be a big way to do it. But we've got this Last Starfighter. Was it not the Last Starfighter? That's a classic movie. Starfighter movie coming out. That's Ryan Gosling, right?
Yeah.
So we got to see how that does. But I mean, Star Wars can be revived, right? There's such great IP there.
I think it can.
New leadership. Yeah.
I think Star Wars can be revived, but I don't think the people that killed it are the ones who can fix it. And right now, the same people who killed Star Wars are the ones who are still making it. Period.
Well, and I enjoyed this movie. Don't get me wrong. I just have no hope for the future of Star Wars because of Filoni.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dave Filoni was part and parcel of ruining Star Wars.
I do have to agree a little bit with what Paulie had said before about like how there are some people who are just going after this with pitchforks for no real good reason other than it's the thing to talk about, I guess, or I don't know how else to do it. Because like I'm hearing so many people like here's the one that kind of broke me that I'm like, no, you can't go around saying that shit and expect people to take you seriously and expect me to take you seriously when people are saying that this movie is worse than Solo. I've heard it more than a handful of people say that shit. And I'm like, are you serious? Solo is the worst thing besides The Last Jedi to ever happen to Star Wars. Because it literally shits all over our character. At least this doesn't damage anything. It's just, it's there. It exists. If you don't like it, that's great. But the upshot there is that it doesn't really affect anything outside of its little universe. So, it's not like we're losing the Skywalker bloodline like we did in the Star Wars sequels or, getting rewritten history or some other stupid bullshit like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show and other things like that. So like to me, there's already pluses leading up to the fact that, hey, this is already something that's not damaging the overall universe. Now it could be a different argument as far as what Valiant and Pro and some of those guys otherwise are saying and other pundits who I think are just being a little overly harsh on it, what they may be saying about it. But I mean, let's be real. This movie is not as bad as what some people are making it out to be. And that's one of the reasons why I almost feel like I have to stick up for it like a little bit because it's like, it's not that bad. What is so wrong with it that what is its major sin other than it's a little overly long and it's 3 episodes of a TV show? That's what I guess I'm kind of upset about because I mean, honestly, I could turn around and make the same argument about Marvel for the past 10 years is that since they started doing their TV shows, their movies weren't any better either. They weren't interchangeable.
They absolutely weren't.
I mean, this to me is a step in the right direction, is all I'm getting at. But
yeah.
John, I mean, it's something wild too.
Yeah.
When the first Star Wars came out, that thing got reviewed. I mean, people went after that film. What is this silliness? They didn't take it. It was silly. It wasn't deep.
Different time, like you say.
It was a different time.
Well, my dad didn't want to take us out. I'm going to see this movie is going to be crap. With lightsabers and he left the movie theater. He loved it.
Right. There's no comparison. There's no comparison. I'm just talking about how reviewers go after shit.
Oh, critics were harsh on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only comparison that I was making. But it seems again that the audiences really like this movie.
But to me, I didn't feel like...
And it's a fun time. That's like the greatest sin.
Well, I was just going to say, I didn't feel like it made any greater sins than any other TV turned into a movie like X-Files type, the X-File movies. To me, it was on those kind of levels.
Did you hear the director's cut coming out in June?
I heard something about that, yeah. But I mean, even those shows are of the X-Files movies.
Well, just the Fight for the Future, the first movie.
Fight for the Future. Okay.
But the whole thing is like, I mean, those were set up in a way to where, like, to me, I hadn't watched the show in years when I saw the first film, and I wasn't really lost. And I think even the second film was even easier to get into from my memory, or vice versa. One of the two. So it was like, to me, it was like that's kind of how you got to do these things, unless you're gonna. But to me, the only failure in my case was like, why did you not give us something like Grogu talking for the first time? Like that to me, you need something like that at least.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest complaints for the film, I felt like there were no stakes. It was after the first part of the movie, I felt like the second half of the movie was very dull, and it just didn't go anywhere. It didn't change anything. In the end, Grogu is still Grogu, Mando is still Mando. They go back to he's in a different spaceship, so they can sell different Lego sets.
And here's where Favreau
doesn't really change anything.
Kind of fucked up in my opinion, because I don't know if you heard about this. He had planned on doing a flash forward sequence where we actually got to see Grogu as an adult. And I feel like that's something, at least.
That would have been good, yeah.
You need something here to make us go, okay, now I know why we did this as a movie. That's what makes it special, especially if we're not going to get another season of it. But because if we're going to get another season of it, then it almost feels worse in that sense, because it's like, okay, you could have just done this as the first 3 episodes of season 4.
Yeah, the intel I got was, I'm sure you guys heard the same thing, is that he had wanted to film some heavier, bigger universe connective tissue stuff, but Lucasfilm just wanted that all out, just make it self-contained, keep it light, keep it for the kids. And that's what he delivered.
Well, that also says to me that there might be some changes in the future, that they don't want to commit to anything yet.
Well, you're absolutely right. Here's a couple things. If you remember in the trailer, they you heard a lot of dialogue that's not in the film, so we know that was made, that was created, whether it was a VO only or whether it was VO off of scenes. But Mando was talking about somebody. But Mando was talking to somebody about Grogu and how he won't always be there, and he's going to be living for a long time.
That was in the movie, yeah.
No. That was what the Hutt said to Mando. But in the trailer, it was Mando talking, completely different. Yeah. So I'm just saying that it seems that there was footage left on the editing scene. And
Favreau may have actually done something with that future Grogu, and it just got removed. That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, this is where Grogu kind of takes charge and he grows up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see
Rambo Gizmo.
Rambo Gizmo.
He turns into Rambo Gizmo.
And that was one of the big laughs we got in the movie theaters when Mando comes back in the spaceship.
That was great.
Yeah, that was that and the bit with the little hut that he makes to try to put him in were the only laughs in the theater the entire time we were there.
Really? Man, I got so many laughs.
Okay, so I'll just you're talking about audience reactions. This is the audience I was with. Half full theater, IMAX, families, kids, adults. There was not one cheer.
Really?
Nobody clapped.
What?
Weird.
There were only two laughs in the whole thing.
There were only two Latins. What the fuck?
Two laughs.
Only two droids.
There was probably only one Latin, actually. No,
there were only more Latinos in there. Like, color it up. Come on.
There were only two laughs. They got anything in the theater, and they weren't particularly big. It was those two scenes, and then at the end of the movie, there wasn't a cheer. There wasn't a clap. Everyone left the theater in silence.
I don't know. I had a little bit different experience with my audience, but it was a 5 PM IMAX first screening. So you had some diehard fans there, you could tell. So, I mean, the reactions of my audience, and again, I think it's going to depend on who you're seeing it with probably too. Because I happened to see it the first showing of that.
Yeah.
This was the first showing on the first day.
Yeah.
Well,
this was an IMAX. It wasn't technically the first showing, but it was the first IMAX 3D. And it's like, I'm like sitting here going like, wow, this is a lot fuller than I thought it was going to be. And like I said, between the time I went in and came out, all those buckets had been sold. And when I came in, there was only like 3 or 4 other people in the theater. But by the time the movie started, it was over half full. And like I said, and these guys clearly were like bigger Star Wars fans too. I could tell because they were cheering and clapping during certain sequences. One guy even kind of was like, "Oh yes," when like when Rhoda and fucking Grogu in the fight scene. It's just like, "Are you guys calm down?"
Yeah.
You're so-
Once they got to the jungle, kids were bored. They
I
were
like
up
the
in their,
jungle
they were up in
scenes.
their seats. They were walking around.
I can see that, but me
They
personally,
were bored.
as a Yoda fan, that's where I knew nobody else was going to get into it as much as me. Like, that's the part I love because we got to see Grogu in his natural habitat, him doing his normal, and he just took to it like, a fish to water, or a frog to a lily pad, however you want to look at it. And I liked that little sequence because I had a moment there. I'm like, okay, Mando's at his death's door. Is this them setting up that this is the end of Mando? He's going to die?
They could have killed him off there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hail to Lasher.
And Grogu is in a place where he can pretty much exist, right? So.
Steve has said, good night, Steve. Yeah, sorry about your phone not working. Would have been great to have you join us, Steve.
Take care, man.
Yep, we'll catch you and say hi to Maddie and catch you next week.
You can't see me, but I'm waving
with you. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let me fix it.
You can see his hand on the widescreen.
Yeah, let me fix it. There we go.
Oh,
what happened to my what happened to my damn screen here?
Wait, what happened? Wait, what?
There we go. There we go.
What you're doing?
No.
Yeah,
what?
I've only been doing this for 5 years
I'm waving
now.
to Maddie's daddy, and then I'm saying hi to Rebel. Hey!
Oh, come on!
What? This is how we do it in LA. Shoot.
Yeah.
Gee. Yeah.
And I got to give him credit with the Sigourney Weaver character. They didn't make her out to be this uber girl boss bitch. And I could kind of see a young Sigourney Weaver being a member of the rebellion,
Oh, she was great. She was in and out.
I think she should have been flying the Star. I think she's a little bit old, but
that was kind of weird.
Flying the X-wing
That
was silly.
little-
Flying the X-wing was silly.
And Filoni had to shove himself in there
Filoni.
like 3 or 4 times. Like, Jesus Christ. And that's how I knew I was in an audience full of fans right there, is when people were pointing, oh, there's Dave.
There's Dave Filoni. Yeah,
I know, man.
Trapper Wolf. Excuse me.
Somebody said that too, Trapper Wolf. Yeah.
Well,
I was like, oh, God. And I
do like that they
Trapper
had
John.
They had all the directors. That's pretty
the
cool.
Trapper John. That's what I want.
I do like that they were all the directors of the episodes.
Were they? I didn't notice that other than Filoni because he stuck out to me like a sore thumb.
Well, that was they have those little roles. They're all
I didn't know that. I guess
TIE fighter. What do you call it?
Yeah.
X-wing
fighters. Yeah.
Deborah Chow.
I will give him credit because, like I said, he didn't overdo the cameo business. He could have put more in there that he didn't, and
he could have went off.
He could have totally like chucked it full of all sorts of cameos of business, and it just to me I felt like okay, cool. And then the Easter eggs didn't feel obnoxious or in your face.
Dude, did you see the Captain EO?
Was that one? I thought I saw one of the creatures in the thing was one of the.
That's
what I thought.
And that's Star Wars Megs confirmed that yesterday.
Yeah, because I know I'd looked that up when I was doing my Michael stuff because people kept arguing with me. I'm like, no, I'm pretty darn sure that Captain EO is technically considered part of the Star Wars universe because of all the stuff that's connected. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that being said, like there's that little Easter egg. There was I love that Rada, however you say his name, the Hutt, when they say here's a picture of him, but it's an old picture. It's literally the picture from the Clone Wars movie.
From the Clone Wars movie,
yeah. And then like when they were in the arena, the whole, and I didn't know this until after the fact. I guess Phil Tippett did a bunch of stop motion for this movie and stuff like that. So like that scene in the arena is literally the same as the chessboard. The same.
Yes, it's the chessboard. Yeah, and even down to the one of the characters carrying the exact same club he has in the
and I didn't have a problem with that. I like that was clever enough. It wasn't too over the top. It worked in the scene. So to me, like those little callbacks and all that, to me is how you do those things. See, Favreau gets that aspect of it because that's what I'm walking out of this going, how can people say that this is that bad of a movie? Favreau is a competent enough filmmaker to where the movie itself, and I'm totally with you, but I want to go back to what R2 said. Yeah, I'm coming after you, buddy.
Do it.
Bring
it.
I see you. Yeah, I mean, Grogu has totally come, full circle with this story. I mean, it's he really stole the movie. And can we do spoiler talk or?
We'll do minor spoilers. Try to do
I
minor
did some
spoilers
already, but
yeah, we'll do minors. Let me put the banner minor spoilers. Yeah.
Hey, Michael, time limit. What's that?
Well, he was joking. You can only talk about Tom can only talk about Michael
only got
Jackson
2
2 hours tonight. to talk about Michael today.
I brought it up
for like 1.3 seconds because of the helmet of the hat.
I did bring it up though.
Yeah.
Paulie doesn't have a time limit for Michael.
No, I have a liberal limit. Apparently, I just have a liberal limit, so you know.
Jesus.
Anyways, the whole montage of him taking care of Mando was absolutely beautiful. It was so well done, and you know, I don't think he would have had that wherewithal to do that in the first couple of seasons, and the bond that they're creating is really wonderful, and to not only do that, but to go find out and how to save his you know, really it's his father now, how to save his father's life, and it was his own little adventure. Well, it was a fantastic. I'm just telling you what I got. I'm not saying you're wrong.
No. I was just gonna say, like, it's like.
No, I mean to R2, not to you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because R2 was saying that he didn't grow. Nothing was. It's like that's a total growth moment. It's like you got to save your dad. That's a big deal.
But he is right about the inconsistencies. Because he is.
Okay.
Like,
well, I'm just using that one moment.
Yeah. No,
and there was a great moment where he builds a structure. And Star Wars, Megs was saying, was like, you know, maybe that's something they do instinctually too as part of their species, because it did look like a little Dagobah Yoda.
Yeah, it did.
I'm assuming
it did.
so.
And I think that was intentional. Yeah, I think that was absolutely intentional.
They basically made it canon now that Yoda comes from a planet that's basically like Dagobah, which is why he went into exile there.
And that's all I got. I'm not really about that. Yeah, R2.
No. Hey, like I said, I'm happy. I'm happy you enjoyed the movie. Yeah. I want Hollywood to succeed. I don't want Hollywood to fall apart. I don't want it to collapse. I want everybody there to be able to continue to do their work. I want good movies to succeed, though. I don't want them to just succeed because they're in the theaters.
Well, speaking of succeeding,
while this was not a bad movie, I just didn't think it was a good movie.
That's fair, man.
That's totally fair. But I will say this, like, even though we didn't get a special like moment of him saying daddy or anything like that, what we did get out of this, and I agree with you in one aspect, is once he did get to that home planet, if anything, I guess you could make or not his home planet, but a planet that was a lot like where he would consider
Dagobah,
home.
or like
that would be in his environment. Like, we started to see him mature in a way that was like, okay, he's taking to this. And maybe that's why he's like that so much in every other environment, because he took to that environment like easily, but they needed to kind of explain that a little better, maybe, especially for kids, right? Because kids don't understand that kind of stuff unless they're really picking up on and they're intuitive about it. But I mean, and I'd have to say that because I've even noticed some of our people in our own sphere who are criticizing that whole scene, and I'm like, really? That's to me fine, because that just shows that this is where these creatures come from, is this kind of a planet, and they're always kind of rare and special anyway. And I always kind of thought that Grogu could have been made a little bit more special, because if you look at it, he's 50 years old, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are we at in the time? Yeah, where are we at in the timeline? Basically, Darth Vader is the same age, right?
Well, Yoda becomes a Jedi at 100, but of course, hey, I want to welcome Joe's
died during Return of the Jedi, right?
Sunday Night Geekery. So thank you, my buddy Joe was joined us. Hope you're
good
doing
to see
well,
you, bud. I just saw what you were talking about, and I wanted to chime in. Yeah, Tom, go ahead with your thought there, buddy.
Oh no, I didn't even see anybody pop in here. That's my
fault.
Didn't
see
I was like, not trying to be rude at all. But like, no, I've had this theory for a while. I don't know why they've never picked up on it or never went with it or never hinted at it. But since Anakin was a virgin in the Force roughly 50 years before this time period, and you have basically this baby show up that's just like Yoda, the most powerful Jedi you have, and there's no other creatures like him, right? I always thought maybe he was a virgin in the Force as well, but he was a counterbalance to Anakin being born.
And what's great about it is, if they decide to go forward and have another trilogy past the one that they already did, which we don't even want to talk about, he could be a great character down the line. He could be, because he's not going to talk until he's 150, right?
I don't know. I disagree. He should be able to talk, because even if he's
I'm hoping he would in this movie, Tom.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I got to tell you, it's funny you were talking about kids in the movie and everything, and I sat next to a father and son by themselves, and the son had a bunch of questions, and the dad really didn't know answers. I was feeding him information half the time, I was, like when
the movie guide.
I can't remember what it was. He did something.
Dad's like,
and I
thank
said,
God I
"Tell
sat
him
next
he's
to a
using the
Star Wars
Force,"
geek, honey.
Yeah.
There's a
It was
nerd
funny.
sitting next to him.
Yeah. But, I don't know how you get, I mean, I've been listening to Tom over a few shows, and I don't know how the rest of you feel about it, but I thought it was mid. If I was going to rate it in the Disney pantheon, they've done 6 movies, and this, I would watch Rogue One, and I'd watch Force Awakens ahead of this one. But
Fuck no.
as far as the show goes, it's the show. If you enjoy the show, you're going to enjoy this. That's what I thought of it anyway. I enjoyed it because, it's got a great soundtrack. You can always count on great special effects. I think the first 20 minutes of it are the best part of the movie. It's the Mando being Mando. It's pretty awesome. But I almost fell asleep in the second half though, because it got way too slowed down. It was ridiculous. They raced up to the middle part of the movie, and then it got really slow, But as far as was it good, bad? It's in the middle. I thought that it's a decent Star Wars movie, but it didn't move the needle. It didn't do it. It didn't push anything forward, and it's not going to. You got to remember, in the timeline, it's placed between the original trilogy and the Disney trilogy, so it's not going to move the needle at all, right? You're just hoping that it's a good time, and I had a good time watching it. So would I go back again? No, but I'm glad I saw it in the theater. And I think the thing that blew me away the most in it was the are we doing spoilers or no?
Well, might do very minor spoilers.
Okay,
Let's do minor
very
spoilers,
minor
yeah.
spoilers. There's a throwback to the chess scene in the original movie.
Yeah, I brought that up just before you came in, actually. Yep.
And I actually had to double check with somebody, because I was watching it going, the floor looks the same as the table, and everything I'm seeing that looks like the chess pieces. I don't know,
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was a nice nod. Yep.
It was cool, but I'll be glad when we get somebody, not somebody. I'll be glad when they decide to move forward with the story, and they're just not doing that right now. They're just coasting, and that's the thing that frustrates me.
Well, they've got the
me.
Rey
They're
problem.
coasting.
They've got the Rey problem. So Rey was not
they
the
do.
success they
It's
were
a
hoping.
big one. It's a big problem, isn't it?
And look, they've turned. When I went to Galaxy's Edge the first time, I was legitimately depressed going to Galaxy's Edge right when it opened. First of all, I couldn't get on the Falcon ride because it was too busy, and it was just like a dead zone. I'm like, why don't they have the OG stuff for old fogies like me? At least do half and half, like have some OG. It was all new stuff, which I couldn't stand to begin with. And they were just selling you droids and lightsabers. There was no life to it. I mean, part of it maybe is just because of such a bad visceral reaction to the sequel trilogy. But now you can see they're trying to correct course. They've got the original characters in Galaxy's Edge now. This movie was a fun movie. Yeah, it didn't move the needle. You're right, Joe, in terms of overall Star Wars lore. But it was a fun romp. I think kids are gonna like it. It's gonna sell a lot of merch, and it's gonna end up
the kids are gonna dig it.
Back.
Yeah,
Kids will dig it. I had fun. I love the monster battles. I love all those Mando fights. And Mandalorian is a kick-ass character.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
If anything, he's being shackled by the Yoda character. The Grogu.
Well, Grogu should have been developed more. We got a little bit of that when he mounts up, but then we want him to speak or advance just a little bit more would have been, right? Or that fast forward would have been nice. Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting involved. I mean, the second half of the movie, I said, another thing that I noticed, I don't know if any of you guys picked up on this. Favreau must be a big fan of Platoon, because when Mando was running through the forest, running and gunning, it looked like Willem Dafoe gunning down Vietnamese in Platoon. That's what it looked like. This is
one of the most violent Star Wars films ever.
Yeah, right.
That's one thing that I'm surprised nobody's pointing out. Like how
that's a good point. Yeah.
How about the napalm scene, Tom? where they just the X-wings just dumped
the
a bunch
carpet
of
bombing
shit on the place.
Basically, if you don't count the Death Stars in the other Star
Yeah,
Wars
yeah.
movies, this movie probably has the biggest body count of any Star Wars movie ever.
Absolutely, yeah. But then
Yeah,
again,
yeah, yeah,
body
yeah.
counts. Do we count droid bodies though? Do we count?
Some,
those?
well,
That's
no, not the
another thing that
droids, but there was
bothers me
plenty of
right
regular people. He was just gunning down like nobody's business.
there. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And we see
No, I
that
think
whole
we-
council of like those Imperial people just get killed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, yeah.
They had some
Hail
stuff
to
in
the
there for the
Empire, yeah.
adults too. Yeah, they did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that's
He
when
brought
I
a bit of the
texted Paul-
edge back to Star Wars. But anyway,
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
they did.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Mark.
Well, I texted Paulie when I was couldn't join some of his streams. I was
Yeah,
out, but I'm like,
thanks.
did I see that? Did I? Well,
I'm
family
so happy to
obligations.
be here.
Thank you
I'm
for
so
being here,
fucking
Paulie.
happy right now. I'm so fucking happy.
He's gonna work my ass off on Tuesday, but I'm like, did we see the same?
I'm
did we
gonna
see
I'm
the
gonna go
same
hit
movie?
my punching bag for like an hour right now.
Yeah. I'm like, did we see the same movie? Because I'm like, people that were saying this was a horrible disaster. It's one thing to say you don't like the movie, but I was like, wait, how are you saying that this was a horrible disaster? You know, because everyone I talked to in the movie theater, you know, some people are like, oh, it was decent, it was fun, it was good. You know, some people, oh, I really loved it, really thought it was a lot of fun. These dudes were hysterical. I'm forgetting the name of these
Babu
little mini
Fricks or
engineers.
whatever they are.
Baba Fricks, yeah, these guys
And
are
Yeah,
awesome.
that's all you call them, right? You have to Wikipedia, Star Wars Wikipedia, what kind of fucking race
Yeah,
they are.
that-
It's Babu Fricks, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, they were on the Mando show before. I was forgetting who they were, but their lines were hysterical. You know, you could pick them up, and
Well, that kind of bugged me right there. You know, they were talking in like fucking Jawa language half the time, and then all of a sudden they said lines. And once they cracked that seal, they did it like 3 or 4 more times.
yeah,
They
they
talk
did.
like
Yeah.
minions, but they talk in like fragmented sentences. I kind of think
Right.
it's cute, but I hate the reminder that these things came from the Rise of Skywalker, didn't
They
they?
did, yeah.
They did.
Oh, it's
That's
Rise
the
of
only thing
Skywalker.
Babu Frick,
keeping
he's the
from
first
there.
one that says something over the communicator whenever the forces show up at the end of that son of a bitch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
But I do like them
And
with
they- and
Baby
they fight-
Yoda.
They fly their tiny ship around during the huge battle at the end, and they shoot a rat.
I'm sorry,
was
but I
great.
have to.
That
I
was
have
great.
I have
Come
to
on.
say this. I know there's not the favorite of most people's, but this is one of the few characters in this universe that they have brought in that does feel like something George Lucas would have made.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I was trying to
Surely.
say was that's great. You know, that's the only thing. They can get rid of everything else from that last movie. Just keep Babu Freak. I'm good
Yeah,
with that.
Babu
Yeah.
Frick. He was the only thing that I even liked about the last one.
He's a
Everybody
JJ
gives
creation
the
or whoever
last-
wrote it,
you know,
but still, yeah.
They always give The Last Jedi the most grief, and I'm like, bullshit. Rise of Skywalker should be the worst one on your list. It is just horrible. That whole
It's
movie is
horrible, but it's
bad.
easier to watch.
Except for Babu Frick. He was awesome.
I never liked that movie. No, we have a Mandalorian cosplayer joining us for the first
Oh,
time
wow.
tonight. The real head case. So he wanted to chat with us about, I guess, I guess obviously head case you'd love. Well, first of all, welcome to Sunday Night Geekery. But you obviously love the character of the Mandalorian if you cosplay as him, right?
Absolutely. And this is the first time I've been able to talk to Marc D with a C, and it's a pleasure, my friend.
Great to have you on. Yep. So
Hello.
tell us about your. Yep, I can hear you. Yep, can you hear us? Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. What I would say is that, you know, it obviously got progressively worse throughout the seasons. And one thing I will say, though, that they really, as a cosplayer, I pay attention to all these little details, and the armor and just the suit just gets tighter and tighter. All the details just get better and better. And in this movie, he looks the best that he can, and that I've ever seen him. And also, it's played not by Pedro Pascal. This is John Wayne's son, who's doing all the moves under
Really?
the helmet.
Patrick Wayne?
No, it's sorry, somebody else.
Oh, it's a B, right?
Patrick Wayne is mainly there, but then he has another guy who does
Is it Patrick?
stunts.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember the other guy's name, but all three of them get top billing in the movie.
Yeah,
Under-
And
under the
that's
credits.
awesome, right? You know, John Wayne's son, like as the Mandalorian, it totally works.
Yeah, so
I
you
love
really
the
like the
character.
costume.
Actually, I
love the
think
character,
it's
period.
his grandson, Brendan Wayne.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Yes, exactly.
And
That's
Latif,
what I
and
said.
Latif, sorry, yes.
Latif
Patrick's
Crowder
getting a little
is
old
the
for
other
that.
guy.
And Pedro went out of his way several times to credit them the last couple of days.
He has, and that's very good of him, actually.
Yep.
And
And,
I don't think he
they're-
got paid as much as everybody thinks he got paid for this.
And they got top billing right behind Pedro. So
yeah, for like what, a day and a
Yeah,
half.
he's
of work?
only in the movie for like really 3 to 5 minutes, if
six
that.
6 minutes before he
6
puts
minutes
his helmet
total,
back on.
something like that. Yeah, okay.
There's probably a couple days work, and then the other work on his voiceover.
Well, even what would you say his first name was again? Because I always call him Patrick too, or whatever.
It's Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Because Brendan, I guess, even broke down in tears during the father-son sequence, I guess. So it's him doing all the acting, and then Pedro just comes in and does a voiceover, obviously. So there you go.
We haven't even. I really loved Rhoda, Jeremy Allen White.
I thought I was gonna hate that character too, and you're right.
You're talking about Jabba's son? Is that who
And some people hate him, but
yeah,
I found him enduring. I don't know why. He just, and I got over him talking basic after about 2-3 minutes. And I'm like, I don't know if I can buy this character through the whole movie, but it got to a point where you just kind of do.
Well, he grows on you.
Yeah.
He totally grows on you.
It wasn't what I expected. That's for sure, guys. I dug. Everybody can identify with somebody that's trying to get out from underneath their father's shadow. Everybody can understand that as a man, right? And so you automatically, once he started telling his story, you automatically felt for that guy. You know,
especially considering we know who his dad is.
Right, his dad's a son.
Yeah. Right. Basically, his dad is Pablo Escobar. I mean,
he's the man's man.
I know, it's fantastic. He's like, my dad's Pablo Escobar. I'm gonna go. I don't mind being in this cell.
I don't
really
give a shit. Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm safer here than I am out there.
Right,
do not save me. I'm good. You know, I think that's another feat that Favreau and Filoni. There's a lot of feats here that were done. You know, as far as in the Star Wars world, is using toying around with the Hutts like that and creating a newish character that's that's endearing. I mean, and you got Babu, who was in, you know, that travesty Palpatine movie. But
I was telling somebody earlier tonight, Paulie, that you know, with the Mandalorian being a great character that people dig, and now we've got Jabba's son. I can't remember the guy's name.
Rhoda.
Jeremy Allen White.
I just call him Steroid Jabba.
He's actually the guy. He's the guy from The Bear, Jeremy Allen White. So I got, if you can see that picture, that's it.
But we've got some characters that if they decided to go past the trilogy that they made, I mean, we're all hoping for somebody to get a handle on this that's worth a damn to lead it forward. But there's characters here that they actually could advance and make some great things out of. Plus some of the stuff, you know, they're picking and choosing from the EU what they want to use. You know, they really could make something great. And this was not a stumble as far as I'm concerned. It didn't move the needle forward, but it didn't throw it back.
You know, you keep saying that, and then you keep pointing out all these things that you liked about the film.
Yeah.
I
have the same problem, Paulie. It's like I have to.
I'm like, what's wrong with you guys?
Because
it's fucking enjoy the movie, and that's it.
I did enjoy the movie, but I also will acknowledge that it isn't fucking Citizen Kane either.
None of us. I've never said that. Right?
I also freaked out last night on Flashcast on the guys because they were going on so hardcore. I'm like, whoa, I'm so upset because this movie was in Star Wars Schindler's List. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what the fuck do you guys expect to go into? Like this.
What do you guys want?
Yeah, like it's Star Wars. I mean, I hate sounding like that, but at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be science fact. It's not supposed to make. Yes, I'm sure there's a dozen plot holes in every one of the Star Wars earlier films too, but we just don't care.
Big time.
Like,
but you know,
but I hate to use that as an excuse though
I'm totally with you. What's your friend's name, Mark? I'm sorry.
Oh, the real head case. Yeah, he's our Mandalorian cosplayer. Wanted to.
You gotta put the names on here, buddy.
Other homeboy.
Here we got. Let's put everyone up. That's Joe's atmosphere.
It was never supposed to be
It was never supposed to be some masterpiece because after season 3, they had made so many mistakes. This is just trying to get us back into Star Wars. They're just like, okay, well, we kind of maybe realized that we just need to make a movie to keep this ball rolling until they come out with what is it, Starfighter, and it wasn't supposed to be really good. Actually, as a matter of fact, I am just on the fence about it. It's super hard. As I do the cons with the cosplaying and things, I also think at the same time this movie could have been better, but it was just supposed to be a rollover. We're supposed to be rolling over to what can come, and I'm scared. I'm super scared what's gonna come, but this could have been worse, and that's what I will say. It wasn't bad. It was literally, in my opinion, a popcorn movie.
Yeah, and I think the Mandalorian's a great character. And all I was trying to say earlier was they are making some good characters amongst some stuff that maybe not everybody likes. I mean, I'm looking forward to Ahsoka season 2. You know, to watch the guy that plays the Hound keep going with the Ray Stevens character. You know, because that's the guy that intrigued me in the entire storyline. And if they decide to continue with the cinematic universe, they've got the Mandalorian, they've got that guy from Ahsoka. They could make some great stuff. I'm just saying, there's some foundational blocks.
He's
here.
the best character since the original trilogy. I mean, there's no character that's come out.
I think the Mandalorian story on its own, though, is just a Star Wars Western, which you can make a Western out of any kind of genre you want. You can make a Western in the Lord of the Rings universe, that kind of thing. That's what the Mandalorian is.
Well, I have a question about the Road to the Hutt situation here, because this was one of the things that confused me about the film. Is because I understand, you know, that he's happy where he's at and all that business, but unless somebody can explain this to me, that's why I'm asking or bringing it up. Is I never understood why he just didn't usurp his uncle and aunt and just kill him and just take over. Like, they needed to explain that there was some sort of power vacuum, and maybe that's kind of what was going on with the Empire there, but that was another thing I don't feel like they did a very good job explaining, unless somebody else can explain it better to me, because I could not understand why he wouldn't just do that. Because that's basically what he does when he goes back, right? I mean, that's the whole idea, is that he is the rightful heir to Jabba's, you know, kingdom, or however you want to put it, is he takes control. Why doesn't he just take them out? I don't get it. Like,
well, as he takes the time to tell us twice in 2 different scenes, exactly the same way, he is not his father.
I get that,
but that's all that matters. I'm sorry.
At the end, he's like, I'm going to go kill him.
I'm sorry. I don't understand why people like Rada as a character. He's not a character. He has 2 traits. He fights in an arena, and he's not his father. That's all he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all he has. What other traits does he have? What other traits does he have? What other things does he want in life? What does he plan to do? How is he going to change his fate? How is he going to change anyone else's fate?
His dad.
He's not his dad.
He doesn't want to be.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that I can't argue with. And see, that's the thing I have a problem
He's not his dad.
with running into, is there's certain aspects of this film that you're not wrong. Until the end of the movie, he just decides, oh, I'm going to join up with these guys, and that's what he's going to do. Right? Like,
yeah. And Paul, I just want to say, Paul had to drop out quick. Says goodnight to everyone, and yep, he had, I guess, maybe a doggy emergency.
See you, man.
Yep. So I just thanked him in the text. Yep.
I understand.
Great having Paul join tonight. Yep.
Yeah, I understand that people find him interesting. I would want to know more about him before he would be interesting to me. As he is, he's very one-dimensional.
I can't really argue with that too much. I mean,
he is, but I like the underdog arc, and you know, trying to get out from under your father. So
and Tom, you said he took over. I didn't get that at the end of the movie. Sounded like he was.
No, I mean, he
was joining the rebellion.
I mean, he went back and basically took out his uncle and aunt. I'm like, why didn't he just do that in the first place?
Why didn't he just do that in the first place?
Exactly.
Yeah,
unless you explain,
explain
that there was a power vacuum of some sort, and there wasn't, like, he He was literally feared for. He kind of says that, but they don't really lay it out plainly enough. Because, like R2 just said, he had two opportunities. He told his story twice, and either one of those opportunities, somebody could have just said, "Well, why didn't you just take them out or whatever?" And I think his response to the closest thing to that was, "I'm not my father." But at the same time,
he didn't take him out though. He was fighting for his life. The people that took him out was
but he was gonna. Like, let's be.
The rebellion took him out though.
He was gonna. He basically even said it in the one scene that's what he was gonna do. But my point is like you needed to at least express that there was some sort of power vacuum. They already had tried to take an attempt on his life. That he needed to be able to assume some sort of control.
At the very least, he could have said, "Look, I don't have the people. I don't have the backing. I don't have the power to even be able to approach them to fight back against them. The best that I can do is try to be my own person, something like that." Yeah. But he doesn't go there. He doesn't.
And that's all he had to do is say that. You're
I
right.
thought the fact that he was fighting in an arena, said it all.
Yes and no.
He was sort of a prisoner and sort of not.
Yeah, it's kind of
was kidnapped.
It's
but then he was happy to be there.
Yeah, I mean, you understand why he's happy with it, because like I just said, if you're Jabba the Hutt's son, and then you're anywhere else but Tatooine, chances are you're safer in a friggin' prison cell than you are anywhere else.
And he also he claims that he loves he loves the adulation of the crowd. These people here love me, they care for me. Of course, he realizes in the end they don't, because they're calling for his head and they want him dead at the end of that last match.
They're
shouting,
shallow,
kill him.
Yeah.
And so he realizes that wasn't the case, right?
Well, I think it was just their phone. I think there's more. I took it as more than being a bunch of phonies, right? Where it's, hey, what have you done for me lately, right? Where pop culture or something goes wrong, and then boom, they turn right on you, even though they've been cheering you. Like a sports fan, if Aaron Judge screws up in the World Series,
right. Yes, but he didn't
season.
He didn't have the wherewithal and the understanding to know that they were fair weather fans. They actually never cared for him. They only cared for him when he was entertaining. I can see that
he was kind of. They do set that part up psychologically, but this is where I'm saying they needed to explain it, even just some throwaway lines, like like you just said, I don't have the support. Even if I tried to go after my uncle and aunt, it'd be suicide, or however you want to put it. Like he needed to express that in some way, because otherwise all he's saying is like, I just don't want to be like my dad. And you're just letting them run rampant on Tatooine doing what they're doing. Because when you come in and take over, you can do what you want, right? Like, that's the whole point. He can kill and fire, get rid of anybody he wants to, and change things. Right?
Exactly. Exactly. He was the next in line to take over for the Daimyo,
but he didn't
after his father. Yeah, and that's what they were worried about. That's why they wanted him gone, was because he was the next in line, and they were just like, "Fuck this guy!" Like excuse my language. I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah, that's okay.
They don't like. They don't like him because he's the next in line. They have to abide by that, because that's their whole thing, is that it's all family, or what they say. And so when they had an opportunity to be like, no, kill him, just get rid of him, just do it now, that's what they were doing there. And I don't think a lot of people have grasped that he would have been the next Hutt.
Yeah, I did like that part of the character. Right? You find out, if you didn't know who Stinky was, but so if you didn't watch the animated stuff, you might not have known that. And but I thought it was a nice twist. And then to see a buffed up Hutt, I love that. That was funny.
Except that for some reason
except
for some reason his arms were twice as long as any other Hutt's arms. I understand why they're bigger.
Been working out, man.
I'm not going to say the CGI was good.
Your gut makes your arms shorter. Trust me on that one.
Mark, you brought up something though that and you got to remember, when you're talking about this movie, some people have different levels of understanding when it comes to these characters. I've never watched an animated Star Wars show ever. I've never watched one.
See, and that's my issue too. Is like, maybe these things are answered in the shows, but they still need a throwaway line. Like, they need to go with the Marvel rules.
Yeah.
You got to keep up with the Marvel rules. This might be somebody's first comic book. So you got to
Right.
keep in mind that maybe I didn't read that comic book, so I got to have a little bit of a.
And comics always used to have those thought bubbles. They don't have them as much anymore.
The
Right, Joe?
the
Asterisk.
little fucking squares up on the top, buddy.
And that's exactly what I'm talking
right?
about. Is like,
see this in issue 1.
yeah, they had that stuff,
yeah.
but Lee was always like, you got to have like, okay, in every Spider-Man issue, he would say, in every Spider-Man issue, we made sure that you knew that Peter Parker got bit by a radioactive spider, and that's how he got his spider powers.
Yeah,
I know, right? Like, so he said, we do it in every issue. We introduce it because every comic book is some kid's first comic book.
Right? Comic book.
It's the same thing with every movie. They used to make movies like this, even sequels, believe it or not. This is why the sequels back in the day sometimes feel like they're so ununiformed, or, whatever word I'm looking for, because you would get to a point where like, okay, this could be seen by a bunch of people that didn't see the first movie, so we got to make sure that they know what happened in the first movie. Like, they would always have that kind of moment where you just kind of reiterate little things here and there just to kind of give the audience,
like in the prequels. That's what they did
guys,
with the prequels.
And I don't know if I'm the only one that this bugs, but what is Disney's problem with having an opening scroll on these movies? I mean, I understand they put the print up there for you to read. But the opening scroll is awesome. Why
the rule
in the hell
was supposed to
that?
be that none of the spin-off, the only films or shows that were supposed to get any scrolls like that are just the Skywalker saga. Was the rule.
I'm an avatar right now because I'm on my phone, but I'm shaking my head back and forth. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Star Wars movie. It's got Star Wars on it.
I know.
Please.
Yeah, stupid rule. And then Hail to 6, and she wants to know what the professor thought of this movie.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought it overall, in the end, I thought it was pretty mid. It was if this could have been much worse. It could have been much better. So
And 6 is not a fan.
Yeah, I did have a lot of complaints. I was entertained. I mean, halfway through the movie, I was entertained anyway.
And that's why
there was a lot of it that I found was rather boring.
Because he was defending it so hard, and I was like, okay, so man, I'm like somebody that's like super close to this, and yeah, I felt the same way. It was mid. It was good enough for me to be like, it didn't suck. And that's as unfortunately, like I said before, that this was just a rollover movie. They're trying to get us still stuck. All the fans that are still left after they just like pounded us into the ground with the sequel trilogy and everything, and then the Ahsoka show. I'm not going to name all of them. That they're still trying to capture our attention. And by trying to capture our attention, they just have to put out something, and this is what they did. And I think I was on the last stream with Professor, or I was in the chat with Professor and Istophobos, and you guys exactly said that it was just good enough to pass. But they don't really they've just destroyed the fan base so hard, and I'm just holding on to it. Oh, you just changed the photo. I was just gonna say
that's a cool. This was the man. There's Mando.
Yeah. No. So his armor looks amazing. It's the best it's ever looked. It's the tightest. It's got the most leather and Beskar. It's the sickest I've ever seen it, and that's one of the things that I really liked about the movie is that they really made him look badass.
And you can tell the difference as I know, I'm into, comics and certain things like an old Mustang. I can pick up things like you can look at this and say, wow, they really did a great, it's a big improvement, right?
It's an amazing improvement. Everything. And I don't know if people followed this, but every season they changed it just a little bit as they went along.
Yeah.
I had a question about the Mando too in this movie. We see him use precisely 2 gadgets. He uses his flamethrower, and I think one time he uses like the little cable thing. Like,
does he use that to take down the AT-AT? Does he use it to take out the AT-AT?
Yeah.
He fights Rhoda with it.
Yeah. So what happened to all his other gadgets?
Well, he used a rocket pack too. Yeah.
Well, the rocket pack. Yeah, he uses the rocket pack, which he miraculously gets back at the end of the fight with Rada somehow.
Well, if we're getting into like little nitpicks or things I found bugged me was, and we've got head case here. Doesn't the armor, my understanding, has filtration and air supply?
Yes.
It seals at the neck. We talked about that with Price. Wouldn't that gas not have knocked him out, or maybe he should have been able to last a little bit longer and not get knocked out, or had say like helmet malfunction.
You have an internal air supply.
Right?
So the air supply comes from, so everything's powered from your chest, and that's why when in the first season when he got his chest blown out by the Rhino character, I'm trying to think of what I should know this, but that's why it was such a big deal to have that Ognaut fix it for him, because he couldn't even breathe. And what is important about that is he can go to different planets and breathe their atmosphere because he has an internal air supply.
Yeah,
yes,
and he does this in the third season. He does that when he visits Mandalore. Yeah,
yeah. Shouldn't they had like like malfunction, or like even a red light that came on, like air supply malfunction or something to explain it, right? Would have a little minor thing in the movie, but that's the kind of thing that kind of bugs me. Yep. What's with the 69 sleeping his aunt and uncle were doing? Were they married, or were they?
Yeah, that was some weird, creepy, like nasty flowers in the attic kind of shit going on there. With
I mentioned that to a friend.
Or the Crow. There you go. That's probably more along the lines of like the brother and sister and the Crow.
Oh, I thought they were married. I thought they were married.
No, that's a brother and sister. Yes.
So they were Luke. They were Luke and Leia, you're telling me?
They were brother and sister all like tangled up together there.
Yeah,
it was kind of
All right, well, be careful what we say.
Tim made a great point there in his chat. Yeah, I thought of Jaws when I saw that myself, man. I really did.
What's that?
I saw Mando got snapped up by something, and he was fighting. Was it the frog? No, it was something else. But he got snapped up by something. He was fighting his way out of it. And yeah.
Oh, was that when he was? Was that when he was fighting the Man guys?
I don't know.
Okay, those are the next picture, Mark.
Oh, let's see.
You're talking about, if you're talking about, that
these
thing
guys,
right there.
Okay, that's a Man.
Sees Dreamscape when I see this. You remember the guy that turned into the Cobra head? That's what I saw when I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an action figure that was made for Return of the Jedi. It was a character from the from the Hutt's Jabba the Hutt's palace. And it's called a Man.
Okay. We have a super chat here I got to get to, but also I got to answer this from Professor Art too. When you bulk up, your arms get longer. No, but my bulk up, my belly gets much bigger. My belly expands. You didn't specify the type of bulking up.
Right? Okay.
So, or when your clothes shrink in the closet, right? But thankfully
I have experienced this. Yes.
Thankfully, I've been going the other way, and Paulie's been helping me work out, so I'm down almost 50 pounds now, which is good. But
congrats, buddy.
Yeah, so it's gone.
Yeah, buddy, that's cool.
So it's going the right direction for a change, but I've experienced that too. When you said bulk up, but I'm going to skip a bunch of comments here. I'm so far behind it, and thank you. The chat has been awesome tonight. Great discussion. Kremlon gifted 5 Marc D with the C membership, so thank you so much for that, Kremlon. And let's say, buddy got a membership. The Sentinel, Ryan.
Kremlon's a friend of mine from a different channel. Kremlon.
Yeah. Kremlon, good friend. Yep. And CM Dread Shake of Shades. I can't tell who that is. Oh, and Sci-Fi Mamba. We know Sci-Fi Mamba. Yep. So thank you so much, Kremlon. I got to play some clips for that. So yeah, and now you can actually give memberships for $1. Not that I'm going to be a shill for memberships, but you should be able to give memberships for $1. So I got a goal to get to 50 members so we can get to that another emoji there, but thank you. Appreciate that.
That's Commander Ed Straker of Shado.
Oh,
you should know that.
So bad. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, my eyes are so bad. Yeah, there we go. Ed Straker of Shadow. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. God, Mark, come on, get with it. I got a new prescription. Like they lowered the prescription, like my left contacts, like much less, so I can read, but I think it's still blurry. So I don't know if I like this new prescription, so I can't. And my chat's on the left side. This is inside baseball stuff, but hey, let's play some Star Wars clips here. So thank you, Ed Straker. Yeah, I got to play some shadow clips here, but let me see. I think I've got I got a lot of Star Wars ones on this brand here. Let's see. Here we go.
It's a trap!
Let's just say we'd like to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
No. I am your father. I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
And this is what I get for butchering those names. That's Draker there, yeah. But thank you again, Kremlin. That's awesome to give those memberships. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there's just such magic in Star Wars, right? Playing those few of those clips there, right? I mean, it's just magic, right? Total magic, yeah.
Since you're talking about gifts, there's quite a few gifts to go on.
Oh my God, what's
here,
going
buddy.
on? What just happened here? What happened? Am I seeing straight here?
You got 5, and then you got 10, and then you got 20, and then you got 20, and then you got 20.
Thanks, guys.
Wow. Holy crap.
I just wanted to get like
there's a gift war going on in the chat, I think.
God. Oh, wow. And 6 is a really good friend. 6 just gave 20 memberships. My goodness gracious. I'm going to have to play 20 minutes of clips now. But 6, you've been a wonderful friend. And thank you so much. And that's super appreciated. Wow.
The W.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's always awesome.
Yeah. 6 is awesome. I always loved it. And then she streamed with Courtney the other night. And I was shared that out. But it was very late. So I couldn't watch it. But I watched part of it on the replay. So catch 6 and Courtney together. And then I guess I'm scrolling down there. We got, oh my God, look all these, oh my God, all these people getting memberships. I can't show them all. There's so many. So wow. And then Kremlin did another 20. Oh, Kremlin, buddy. Wow.
45.
Oh my God. E-Clay. We got E-Clay.
Or is it 55? Wait.
55. No, that's 20. Yeah, no, that's 20 plus 20
15.
plus 20. It's 60. That's 60. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Lovely Sherry, Darren M.
Math is hard, okay?
Math is hard. Yeah, well, I do have that clip here. We do have the math is hard clip with
well, Admiral
with
Teague has been sending people your way, Mark, just so you know.
I appreciate that, the great Admiral Teague. Yep. So let me where's my math classes?
Cheers, Admiral.
Math class is tough.
Yeah, all of a sudden I saw that popping up. I'm like, is that a mistake up there or whatever? And yep, yeah, Raquel loved that clip, yeah, with them. Yep. And Kremlin gifted another 20 memberships. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Everyone use your emojis.
Turning
now.
everybody green.
I think everyone
everybody.
Everyone in the chat.
They missed Rebel Inc. Oh no.
Yeah, and Kremlin gifted 20. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't. This is so 20, 20, 20. That's 60. And then 20 again from 6. What are you guys doing? Is that again another 20? And then Kremlin 20. Are you guys keeping going? I can't even keep up with
I think that people like you, Mark.
Man, be grateful. Say thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. I don't want to miss anything. Oh my God, guys, this is making me this is crazy.
I see here. 5 from Kremlin, 10 from Kremlin. Oh dang it.
Another 20 from I need a
20 from Kremlin, 20 from 6, 20 more from Kremlin. Yeah. And then 20 more from Kremlin. Yeah.
You know what sucks? I can't get a membership because I'm in here in the StreamYards app.
Oh, you can't? Yeah.
Well, if you're a member, you
can
if
you're
you're
a
a member,
Joe, aren't you? You already
and
are a member,
20 more from 6 because she's just going to keep it going.
Guys.
6.
Oh my God. And
Love your girl.
hopefully CJ got a membership.
We're the only people paying for the membership.
I think I'm the only one that getting a membership here. What the heck?
Right? What the hell? Give Tom Connors the membership.
Carry a membership. What
Oh
the
my
hell?
God.
I don't even have
got a membership.
I don't even have a wrench. I don't have a membership.
Outcast
Tom doesn't have a
Creative
wrench.
got
Such a
membership.
loser.
Well, Tom, actually, you have control of the you have the control of the channel here. Don't forget.
I do.
You're in StreamYard. I added you as StreamYard. Yep.
I don't even know how to use that, but okay.
Yeah, no, you have the power. Yep.
Oh, because you probably have me signed in under my other email. That's why.
Maybe it's your other email.
All night long.
Yeah, because I'm signed in technically under Andre's deal for Midnight.
Oh, that's
Edge,
why.
so.
Okay, yeah.
Because Culture and other people have tried to do that before, and it's like I can't figure it out. So
hey, Midnight Edge. If you're highlighted in green, then you got a membership.
Then you got a membership. Yep.
There you go.
Tom says unsub and resub. Yep. And hail to Fun with Collecting. Yeah, Fun with Collecting is a great channel out there. Yep, great
Actually,
stuff.
if you want to know how to get a membership when they give gifts, what you do is they have a button up top. It's a filter button, and it'll say top chat.
I'm still
you
not
want all chats. You hit all chats, and you'll get a membership. That's what you do.
Oh, jerks! Yes. I was gonna say that.
What happened? Say that again, Joe. Say that again.
Okay. If you look on the chat, there's a little filter up top. You click it, and it'll say you're on top chats. That's the way it defaults. But if you click to all chats, that means you see all the chats, not just the top chats. And that's when you'll pick up a membership whenever. If you don't have it turned on, you're not going to get one.
There's some other things too. You have to have it turned on to receive chats, and you also can't be using a branded account. Branded accounts can't receive gifted memberships.
Yep.
Thank you, Tom, and thank you, Six.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
I shouldn't be branded anymore because they took my shits away.
I was just to say.
Oh, branded has nothing to do with that. Yeah.
We got
my account is branded. I can't receive member chats or gift.
Well, I'm sure Midnight's Edge After Dark is because I think I remember doing that. But
Oh my God, we got just another 20 more from Kremlin. My God, you guys are so nice. I mean,
is there enough people here to get them all?
Popular guy.
Well, again, you don't have to be in the chat to get a membership. You can.
You don't.
You just have to be following the channel and have gift
and I
memberships
still get
turned
screwed out of one.
You didn't get Squeaking Mouse got one. Let's see, anyone we recognize? No Tom there. No. Caleb. Well, I almost have 2,000. Oh, Tim got a membership. Awesome. Tim got a membership. FKH.
Yep.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
Tim got
FKHC did. Yeah.
And Six is saying that doesn't affect it, but I think it's Raymond. Yeah, my good friend Raymond got a membership. Mars Monkey Max.
I never win nothing.
I never win the Caleb Reynolds. My God, everyone's gonna be yeah. I have a branded account too, Six. So I think in some ways it's safer, but you can't gift memberships, as a branded account. But Tom is branded as a badass. Yep. Someone is spamming the chat with gifts. Yep. You said 20. No, but another 20, Kremlin. I can't believe how many you've given. I can't.
Mark, you have gotten more love tonight than I've seen any channel ever. Really, honestly.
Thank you so much, guys. I mean, it's floored me. I mean, just really. I mean, really appreciate it. It's just, we do this for fun, but it's also nice to, get that.
That's why you get that kind of love, buddy, because you do it for fun.
Yeah, but thank you, Joe. And you guys are, God, this is amazing.
I'm gonna jump in here and give 25,000 more gifts.
That's why my Kremlin another 20. Did Kremlin give 80 memberships tonight or 100? How I can't. Does it show? Oh wait, I can go to the start. Here we go. I'm so floored. I can't. I'm so out. Floored that I can't think straight. But yeah, so Kremlin gave 5, then 10. Someone can help me count. So that's then plus 20, so that's 35. Then 6 gave 20. That's 45, 55, 65, 70, 85. Oh my God, 105, 120. Kremlin, what are you doing? And RobAltis just gifted 5 members. Oh my God, you guys are so wonderful.
So it is that you're a cool guy, man. People like your stuff, dude. Just take it in stride, bro.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I mean, that's super nice. And guys, I mean, everyone who come up with some ideas for emojis, and that now I can have unlimited emojis basically. And Rob, don't. Oh God, don't. Yeah, 5 is more than enough for. Yeah. Don't but if any you guys, especially Six or Kremlin or anyone who gave if you have any emojis, are gonna have to put I'm gonna grab 6 and Kremlin's emojis there to put it in. And 6 is Six has got me now. She's got me.
Oh God,
Yep.
6 is getting on you now. Look out.
She's getting me. Yep. She's got me. Yeah.
Look out.
You might have to
Yep.
pay
All right,
back
well, Mark,
that.
look, I gotta go. I just I love the panel he had on, and you were talking about something I dig, and I just wanted to jump in and give my piece. Take care of yourself, man. I gotta go. You guys keep
And
throwing
have a
these
great.
memberships at him because he's awesome, and it was good to see you guys.
And Joe, let me just plug your channel too, Joe, and then I'll get to these other more super chats and gifts are coming in. But Joe's got a great artist, has a great channel, great gaming streams, all around great guy. And why don't you tell us a couple quick things about your comic?
Tomorrow I'm going to be on Pop Culture Minefield in the morning for Memorial Day. We're doing In the Line of Fire. We're going to be talking about that movie with John Malkovich and Clint Eastwood. And then in the afternoon, it'll be That 70s Rock Fans channel. He's playing Expedition 33 tomorrow, so I'll be trolling him while he's doing that. And then my own gaming stream is Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be, me and Lunatic are going to be tearing up DC Universe Online like we always do the last Tuesday of the month. So you guys take care of yourselves. I don't know everybody here, but I do know Tom. It was good to see you, buddy. And as far as Mandalorian and Grogu go, it's good. I would say if you want to see a popcorn movie, go ahead and go see it, man. It's nothing that's going to add to the Star Wars lore too much, but it is a good time for fanatics, if you know what I'm saying. So you guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.
Take care. Good meeting you, Joe.
Yep.
Later,
Take
Joe.
care. Yep. Later, Joe. Yep. And let's get back to all the super chats and gifts. I've never seen anything like this happen before. So thank you, Six. And I'm going to play another 20 minutes of clips now for all these. And my really good friend, JT Kirk, just gifted 5 memberships.
JT, what's up, buddy?
Yep.
Thank you,
All
JT.
right. I'm going to go take a nap while you run the next 45 minutes worth of clips.
Gift 5 memberships. I see. 5 memberships. Like spaceships in the sky. Membership, spaceship, get it? No?
Yep. Hey, Dr. Bob's up. I'm a member. Yep, everyone's a member now. Yep.
That's a horrible joke.
But yeah.
Young me couldn't make any good jokes.
Yeah. And no, trash compactor's bad. Yeah, trash compactor, Dr. Bob. That's on the bottom of the bottom of it. Yep. And the Six says, if you want to popcorn movie, go see Master of the Universe. All right, well, let me play some with Six. Well, thank you so much, Six.
As I said to Six in the chat, I'm not really into exploring fragile masculinity with Jared Leto, but I might go see it just because I have a movie pass for the summer. So
there you go. Yep. And let me play some clips here. And thank you, Six. Let me get to it. Let's play. Let's go to Princess Bride, maybe. Let's do some Princess Bride stuff. Yep. Let's see here. Let's see.
Do you feel this vehicle is safe for highway travel?
Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I believe that. I know it's not pretty to look at, but it'll get you where you want to go.
I missed my clip, but I love that clip.
True love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for a nice MLT, a mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich when the mutton is nice and lean and the tomatoes are ripe. They're so perky. I love that.
Here you go.
What?
Hope we win.
I don't want any! I mean, the whole purpose of my existence is to serve you with hot, buttered, scrummy toast. If you don't want any, then my existence is meaningless.
You don't do heavy metal in Dublin, you know? I mean,
In what? In what?
In Dublin, I mean, you can't.
In Dublin? She means Dolby, alright? She means Dolby.
And by the way, they're real and they're spectacular.
You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. And you're no match for my brains. You're that smart. Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates? Yes. Morons.
And I can play clips for the rest of the night, but thank you everyone for all those gifts. Thank you, JT Kirk, RobAltis, Crimlon, going above and beyond. You gave so many memberships, I can't even count that high. I better do a membership stream tomorrow, damn it. And I think I can just do a member stream, and then we could have a big crowd, except Tom won't be able to be here, unfortunately, because I don't think he has a membership. You can't actually give someone a membership, can you? You can't pick who you're going to give.
I think he probably already has one from all that. He probably already got one.
If he's got a branded account, he can't. You cannot gift it to a branded account. You can't gift one to me because I use a branded account. So
yeah, I use a branded account too.
I got
a
wrench.
Well, I pay for mine too.
You got a wrench. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I know we could keep talking about Mando all night, but I might do some enabling and food talk quickly. I know it's getting the hours late, and I do have to march in the Memorial Day parade tomorrow, but not too early. It's at 10 o'clock, so not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I had fun at the movie. I can see both sides. I think where people are kind of, I guess, if you hate Disney Star or really upset with Disney Star Wars and don't like their vision, I can see where you're kind of rooting against it, to do badly, right? I that's a human reaction, right? You don't want something to, or say like your hated enemy in school, right? Or someone you don't like, hits that home run or does something. You're like, oh crap, I hate that bastard, but he just did something good. So I think some of that is there because Disney is, other than Rogue One and yes, Mandalorian TV show has had some good moments. They've really screwed up the direction of Star Wars. And when I said in my members only video, we know this ends up in shit, right? And Joe was left, but as he was saying too, it didn't advance the story in terms of the Star Wars world.
Yeah,
this is a nice little vignette in that extended universe, and it's a fun story. When we had Luke Skywalker come in the Mandalorian show and kick ass there, that was just amazing, right? I mean, I actually teared up.
I teared up too, man. I cried. I was totally unexpected. There was, yeah.
I think there's a lot of different perspectives. I want Star Wars to succeed. I want Star Wars to be good. I want it to do incredibly well at the box office. I want lots of people to go see it. But I want good things to succeed. I don't want us to just be satisfied with what the mediocrity that they're willing to give us.
Yeah.
Right? I want this to be a good story with good characters and good special effects and stuff. And they got some of it. They got there in some places, but not everything. It's not a great story.
Yeah,
there's some good character moments, and there's some not so great character moments. There's some interesting things here, and there's some kind of dull, just sort of workman-like sort of stuff that they did with this, like you said, paint by numbers sort of version of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So,
but it's good, and I want to address what CJ says here, and he does make a good point. Like, but I'm saying, like, not actively rooting, but like in the back of your mind, like, I know if like there's someone I don't like and they do something good, I got to catch myself. I'm like, some bitch, but like not like actively rooting against them, but and haters are laughing. Yeah, but Star Wars is really polarizing now, right? Just like Star Trek, and a lot of our pop culture and Marvel, which is a shame, right? Where I'm not back in the comic book store arguing about who's stronger, the Thing or the Hulk. Of course, I'm always saying the Thing because the Thing is my guy. But deep down, I know the Thing really isn't stronger. But as Jack Kirby said, who cares? Like they asked him, he's like, who cares, right? But we're not arguing about that stuff so much. It was a lot of the Kathleen Kennedy and the finances and where's it going? Because the direction has just been so ruined. And yeah, you do make a good point there, CJ, but I think because people don't care anymore, right? And so that's what's the shame of it, right? Where we should be arguing about, well, the Millennium Falcon could take out what's Mandalorian ship but they just rebuilt the Razor Crest.
Star Wars fans,
fun geek stuff. Yeah.
Star Wars fans have always been tied up in the minutia and arguing about, if you did this, that, whatever. That's always been the case with Star Wars movies. None of that's new, right? That's been around for a long time.
And hail to our good friend, the geek. I just want to say hi to the Geek and I. And he says, "Thanks whoever gifted me the membership." Well, it's probably either Six or Kremlin. Odds are, or Rob or JT. I don't know if you just got here, Geek and I, but I got that package ready to send you, and a couple of special things that I put together for you. That he had asked me to 3D print him something, so that should be going out this week. And I got a couple of extra things in there for you. And you guys, I owe some 3D prints too. I got to get you. R2, I did some. You know what happens? I always start printing some extra stuff, and I just got to stop and then put it in the box and send it.
See, you just have to send me the 3D models, and I'll just print.
Yeah,
myself.
Yeah, we got one, but I did a couple of nice things for you too. And I'm like, I
that's
I always go overboard, and I'm like, oh shit, I just got to get it in the box and send it. Yeah. So yep. So thank you, Geek and I. Yep.
Were you saying something, Headcase?
Yeah, Professor. I was wondering because I'm pretty sure that was this a Kathleen Kennedy or Dave Filoni production?
Well, it was primarily written by Dave and Favreau, Filoni and Favreau. It was written by them, but this was greenlit by Kathleen Kennedy. She definitely had input in it. She's a producer here. Same with Starfighter. She greenlit Starfighter. She's a producer on Starfighter. So we are not out of the Kathleen Kennedy era of Star Wars.
It's going to take a few more years probably, right? And then all our people are still there, right? I mean, basically.
And all of her same people are there, And once again, I think Filoni is an acolyte of hers. He has long since decided that he's down for all the same messaging and everything that she's been putting in all the projects for a long time. So that's my opinion. Just that the same people who broke Star Wars can't fix it. It's going to have to be a different group of people. It has to be somebody else. And if that means that Disney needs to sell Star Wars to someone else, needs to sell off Lucasfilm to someone else to bring the brand back, I don't think Star Wars has permanently been damaged. I think it can be revived. But it's going to take some pretty drastic measures to do it. And the people who are responsible for having messed it up to the point that we're at now, they're not capable of bringing it back.
And hail to one of the better names on Twitter. I love Crouching Taylor Hidden Swift. I just love the hail. I just one of the better. Did I say Twitter? My brain is still not functioning. YouTube names, but yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, to move Star Wars forward, but we're just it's just so terrible what they did to my buddy Luke here. And you went to that movie theater in 1977. You idolized these characters, right? Here's my little Luke again. And my sister ended up loving Princess Leia. So to this day, whenever it's Christmas, I still find her like a Princess Leia gift. A small little tchotchke sometimes or something fun. But I don't give her crazy thing. We're gonna have a moratorium someday. But it's just like a fun thing to do. Star Wars, yes, it was primarily a boys' brand. But didn't mean girls couldn't like Star Wars and enjoy it. But you have your core audience, and then you pick people up along the way by making it really good. And that's what Star Wars was, and a lot of the Marvel movies. But then when I first saw that Forces Female, I kind of laughed at it. Oh, that's funny, right? Yeah, because women are in charge and doing it. But then they went way overboard the other direction, and you got to have stuff like look, The Mandalorian. When Boba Fett came out on the Star Wars disaster, the holiday special, probably that's the worst Star Wars ever production, right? Well, I guess probably.
Yeah, the Wookiee
sequels.
Thing.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God, that was
real Star Wars. Yeah. But that was just. But the Boba Fett cartoon, everyone in school the next day was, oh, that guy Boba Fett was really cool. I loved his outfit. He was awesome, right? So, that was special. But and you can see, I think that's why. But you've got girls can love the Mandalorian too, right? But then maybe they gravitate towards Grogu a little bit more. I don't know. I could get in trouble if I keep talking this way.
Hey, Mark. So I'll tell you this: I've met way more Mandalorian female characters than males. They are all over they're all over the place. They love the outfits. They are very, very nice. Everybody's like sweating their ass off in their helmets and stuff, and you meet like a lot of female Star Wars Mandalorians I've met. I'm not going to repeat it, but what's important about that is that I think that what they like is the armor. It's not always about Grogu, and it's about like the armor looks really good on them, you know. And I'll admit it does.
Yep. And how to Foogman 4 says, "Will you be my gay new friend?" Well, I'm happy to be your friend. Yep. I don't care what kind of friend it is. Yep. He says, "You are a smart kid." I don't know. I'm not a kid. If you're Han Solo, call me. I'm an old kid. Yeah, young kid at heart. But welcome to Sunday Night Geekery. Yep. I don't know how smart I am, but you know what happened this weekend too? This is getting back to neighbor. You know, I'd love to do. If you're new to the channel, I love grilling and barbecuing and stuff. So, God, I think my wife really loves me. That's the part of the story. So I'm looking at getting my gas grill is 25 years old, and I got to replace all the burners again. And I'm like, well, it's going to be like, you know, like 150, 200, you know, to fix everything because, you know, it's just not. It's all rusted away.
I was in the same place, Mark.
So I'm like, oh, maybe I could get a new. My birthday is June 17th, which is also typically Father's Day. So I get the same gift for Father's Day, birthday. Fine, that's okay, right? So she's like, well, maybe this year, you can get a new grill. I'm like, I'm looking at the web, a nice stainless steel Weber. I'm like, I'll get the smaller one. It's fine. So we go to the store. I'm like, I'm fine with the smaller one, dear. And the guys, not doing the big upsell, but he's like, well, here's the bigger one. It has all these features. And I'm like, well, I'm fine with the smaller one. It's a lot less money. And my wife's like, I think you should get the bigger one. And I'm looking like, what do you?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean I should? What do you mean I should get the big? Wait, I should get the bigger one. What? And if
you're not going to turn that down, Mark. That's
yeah. Like here's my big Star Trek ship there. Yeah, there's my Playmobil. And I'm looking. I'm like, the bigger one? You sure? You sure you get the bigger one? She's like, yeah. We have a party, and then you can put the griddle on this side and do vegetables on this side or whatever. So
your wife wants the bigger one.
So she wants the bigger one. Yes, she wants the bigger one. Yeah.
You don't say no in that kind of a situation.
So I'm like, all right. But I was like, I'm like, to go to the sale. The guy, we went to the local hardware store. I mean, there's Home Depots and but I always like supporting the little guy. Or the small,
you gotta go to the locals.
I went to the local hardware. So it's an Ace brand, but it's
Ace. Ace is all franchised. It's all run by local people. That's where I got my grills and my smoker. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to Ace, and actually, the owner was friends with my dad like years ago in the Lions Club together. So I'm like, I'm going to, if you can support those little guys, and so I'm getting the grill delivered Friday, so I'll have some pictures of that, and it's got the sear zone, so I can do my sous vide cooking, the grill, and then you can sear those steaks or whatever. So I'm still trying to lose weight, but hopefully, hopefully.
That's funny, Mark, because I was actually looking at that. I was ready to drop some heavy cash on a new grill because my old one, much like yours, it had just rusted. I'd replaced the grates a couple of times and repainted it once, and it was just like I can't do this anymore. This thing is gonna crumble one day, or it's gonna start a fire, really bad one. And so, I was looking at, what am I going to do? And I was looking at some of the stainless steel ones, and I kept looking like, oh, but I want this feature, and I want that feature, and whatever. Then I was like, I'm looking at a $1,500 grill when I was thinking about spending $500. So I went to Ace and was poking around and seeing what was there. And
they had $100 off, didn't they?
Yeah, there was something. But I ended up, I was looking around, and they had a special deal for a Blackstone griddle.
Okay.
That came with a bunch of accessories and a cover and everything for it for $300.
But a griddle though.
Yep. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. It's like $300 versus spending $1,750.
Yeah, but don't you need the regular grill too?
Well,
You're just going to fix the regular grill.
For some stuff, I can use my pellet. I can use my pellet grill because you crank it up to 500.
Is that a Traeger, Professor?
Yeah, it's a Traeger. Yeah.
Yeah, they make those here right where I live.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying out the griddle life.
The griddles are great.
For a summer
Griddles are
here.
great.
To give it a shot.
Do good hamburgers and
the smash burgers are great on it.
Burgers,
yeah, there's some other thing. Oh man, the other day I made some hash browns to go with breakfast. Oh my god, never had such good hash browns made at home. It was perfect.
No, that's great. Yeah. No, but that's what this Weber. You see, I got the upsell. So the Weber, you could put a griddle on like half.
A griddle on one of the on one of the sides.
You could flip it out. Yep. So So that's always good. So you went with the griddle. Yep. See,
maybe in a couple years when I didn't spend $700 on a enterprise model, I might decide to upgrade the grill.
Yeah. And Geek and I says popcorn is awesome on a grill. You know what? I have one of those popcorn cookers that you can put on the flame, and I bring it camping too. Let me see if I can find it on Amazon. But it's you spin it, and it's a pot, and
I've seen one of those.
Awesome. Yeah, popcorn. Yeah. It's like well, let's see. What brand did I have? Let's see. It's not a machine. Let's see. It's popcorn.
6.
Where is it? Yeah, middle age. That's middle. Yep, middle-aged dad. Yeah. Let's see.
What else do we have to talk about? I mean,
yeah. Well, I get. Yeah. Here. Oh, the Whirly Pop. Yeah. Here's the Whirly Pop. Yeah. Let me put this link in the chat here, and you can cook this on the grill or on a griddle. Let me.
Well, I'm not a dad yet, but I intend on getting myself a Traeger and a grill. And whenever my family wants to eat some good food, like on a weekend morning, right, bring all your whole family out there, and you're like cooking eggs and bacon on a badass grill. There's nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. No, it's the best. Yeah. Yeah, we're middle-aged dadding now here. Yeah. Let me
definitely going to be doing some ribs later this week.
And I am a middle-aged dad, and I could give a crap.
You could give a crap.
I'm like such the rebel middle-aged dad. Like,
cooking,
cook your own food.
These Whirly Pops are awesome. So you get
grilling. That's what my dad does.
You got to get coconut oil is the best. Yep. And the price. Oh, the price. Well, everything price has gone up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I do got to run here though, guys, but it's been fun.
Great hanging with you, Tom. Have a good one.
And someday you'll get a Marc D membership, Tom. Someday.
Maybe.
Someday.
He's got a wrench.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah.
Right. He's got a wrench. He doesn't need a membership.
I'm gonna start a competing live stream for middle-aged women, true crime and Hallmark movies. Yeah. Oh, my wife has been watching that Martha Moxley true crime podcast, and I guess they're making another movie of that. Yeah.
My sister would subscribe to the true crime and Hallmark movies. Yeah.
Murder
she loves
porn,
true crime stuff. Oh man.
Yeah. And sick. Geek and I, my Traeger lasted 12 years. I miss it. Yeah, I was almost going to get a pellet grill. I didn't pull the trigger on it because I have the green egg, but the convenience of the pellet is really nice. I have to say, just popping that in. But now that we're spending all this money, let's do a little bit of enabling. And wow, we got like 60 people watching with us at this late hour. So God bless you all, and thank you for sticking with us. And now I'm going to cost you even more money. Thank you for all the memberships. But
the Geek and I says Christmas is only 2 months away for Hallmark.
For Hallmark, right? Yeah.
Actually, they're already selling all of their ornaments. we have a big Hallmark store nearby, and occasionally my wife and some friends will make a trip up there, and they're like buying Christmas ornaments in June.
Oh, I love guys.
That's when they start putting them out.
Yeah, I love my ornaments, so I got probably 1,000 of them yet because we have to do some work in the attic, and we had to clear it out, and then I have like a whole row. I've like Christmas boxes, like all the ornaments and stuff. Yep. And thank you, Fugman 4 says you guys are funny. Well, we appreciate that. Yep.
I love Batmobiles, man.
Thank you,
I love
Fugman.
Batmobiles except for the Batman Batmobile, which doesn't look like a Batmobile.
That's
No, the 87, right? 89, 87.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, those are great. I love the animated series Batmobile as a great one. But yeah,
I do love the that opening with the engine roar, the sound effects on that and the Batman. Man, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
The sound effects and I was in the Dolby theater. Man, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, and it covers up his wheels with the armor. It looks so sick.
Yeah.
So this is coming out. It's $100. It's the Bat Missile. Excuse me, everyone. From Batman '89. Well, that's Batman Returns, right? When it isn't Returns when it turns into the Bat Missile. Or was it the third? Or
I
was
don't
it
know
Batman
either.
Forever? I think it was someone will help us in the chat. Yeah. And yeah, so there's the link in there. So this is coming out. I thought this looked pretty.
Yeah, I think it is.
Pretty big.
He
I mean,
parks
it looks
the
like the
Batmobile.
'89.
No, I think he parks his Batmobile in this Batman Returns in the middle of the city where he's
Batman
going after
Returns.
the penguin.
Yes, yeah. It's all armored
Returns.
up, and then he gets back into it, and it sheds its outer skin, and it shoots off in this form. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've last seen Batman Returns.
Those are some
yeah.
good ass movies.
This was
I
actually
enjoy
a
Batman
practical
Returns.
effect.
I just haven't watched it recently.
Yeah, and this was actually a practical effect in the movie too. I was watching the making
Michelle
of it.
Pfeiffer.
Yep. So this is this I just thought I love the '89 Batmobile. I just thought this was really a wild toy to have. And I have the '89 Batmobile Lego. I did a build streams for that, which you could catch. I don't know. Clobbering Times is on with me too, talking Batmobiles, but I love the '89 Batmobile. It's in some ways, don't shoot me, it's better than the 66. Although the 66 is
100%,
just
bro.
so-
I'm with you. Yeah, no, yes, old school Batmobile is cool because
I love it. I
fits
love
with
it.
the colors, with their colors. But as far as armor and badass goes, I like my armor. The '89. What was it? 91.
Yep.
Sick.
There, I shared a clip of the Bat Missile there.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, let me put this on. Yeah, let's see. Oh, why is it? Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's just so amazing. Yeah, when he goes through, just love the batshit crazy idea of the Bat Missile going through. It's like,
And then into a motorcycle.
yeah,
I'm a motorcycle guy
Just
too.
loves it. Yeah. So that's wild. Yeah. So that's enabling item number 1 tonight. Let's see. In item number 2, we've got the Thunderbirds. So this is who likes the Thunder? The Thunderbirds are go, right?
I
So
was never into Thunderbirds.
You never were into Thunderbirds?
No,
Yeah.
I was never into it. Speaking of Batman, by the way, I picked up the new Batman Lego game. It's quite good.
Oh, how is it? It's good. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great homage to lots of different generations of different Batman. Yeah, it kind of pulls
Thunderbirds,
from.
I must miss that one.
Pulls from lots of different Batman mythologies, different versions. It's fun.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Rob just unsub for me. But wait, Rob, I own like 100 of the Batman 66 cars.
You got a membership though. You
got a membership. Where's my 66 Batmobile here? Yep, I do have. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stop the. You guys carry on. I'm gonna grab my new Batmobile. Hold on.
Yeah, I've got my 66 Lego Batmobile right back here behind me. It's one of my favorite Lego models. It's excellent rendering of the original Batmobile.
I have a little Hot Wheels Batmobile 67. But yeah, what is this? Thunderbirds. I don't know what Thunderbirds are. I know Thundercats. I know Silver Hawks. I know He-Man and all that. What is Thunderbirds?
Super Marionation, made by Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm trying to get Rob to sub again, so hopefully, does this work, Rob? See, check this out. I mean, I love the '66 Batmobile, but '89 is awesome too. So, but he said there's. So how cool is this? This is the Corgi. You get the Batboat and the Batmobile together, right? See, I'm not.
If you unsub, we'll give you a membership.
Yeah. Rob. Yep. So yeah, that's. And Corgi, they owe me a new box. They were supposed to send me a new box in my latest order because this box is all dinged up. And normally I don't care that much about the box, but the whole point of buying this, because I bought both of these separately, is like so you can display it, and the box got all screwed up in transit and it's ripped in the corner. So I gotta yell at them again. But they were supposed to send me a new one. But yeah, that was one of the toys that I never had as a kid, and as an adult, I was very happy to get that again. So here, let me share the so Thunderbirds are iconic. It's the Super Marionette puppets, and just a really great TV show with the Tracy family, and they've got all these amazing ships, and they're like it's a rescue. So there's
is that Hanna-Barbera? Who?
No, it's Gary Anderson and Rob. Oh, good here. Rob says, "I will reconsider. Pray that I don't alter the deal." Yeah. Does it come with anti-shark bat spray? I hope it does. Yeah. So they were. Let's see. Did they show any clips here? Or
are those like Pogs or something?
They're puppets. Well, those are these. This is like a special thing that comes with it, but with the set, metal collection. But let's see, shot by show. Let's see if Thunderbirds of the show some pictures of the show here.
Yeah.
So they're the puppets, and of course, one of the jokes we have around here on the Geekery is if you mention a TV show, usually I can grab an item from the TV show. There we go. So of course I have. This was a great buy on Amazon. Here, I got this for like $6 on Amazon.
Oh, I do know that thing. Oh, okay.
Yep. So this is from the Thunderbirds. Oh, let me get Courtney in here. Hey, Courtney.
Hey.
Courtney. Hi. Yep.
Hey.
I just got my screen embiggened for now, and I'll pull it down while I got this. So this is the Thunderbird ship, and then if you push a button in the back here, then it drops a drop ship, because it's all made for like rescue missions. So like so let's see, how does this button work? There's a button where you press here and it drops the ship out the back.
Oh, I feel like I know that now. Yeah, they drop out the back.
Yep. So here's the button. Yeah, so there's Thunderbird 4. So it goes in, it can drop the cargo out, and then there's another ship that pops out from this container here. Let's see, how do I get this to open? This is great YouTubing. Oh, there we go. So here's the ship, and then it slides. You push a button, and then Thunderbird 4 comes out from the ship. So I do have a YouTube video on this whole toy, but
I remember you were trying to drop the lever down on your what was it, the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yeah,
vehicle.
I couldn't get it to work.
I knew you couldn't get it to work.
Couldn't get it to work. Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So so when I ordered that on Amazon, it was crazy because you don't know how big things are. Now the ship is talking to me. Like I thought it was going to be like, like a small little, spaceship, like something tiny. And I got the box. I'm like, shit, I would have ordered like 5 of them or given them away to friends or something. Because it was so wild that they had that, on clearance. I guess they're trying to get rid of them, but it was really good. Yep. Oh, Geek and I is on 6% battery. Good night. Yep. Have an awesome week.
Take care.
Remember to follow him this weekend.
We can also you can show RobAltis my 66 Batmobile. Maybe that.
There we go. Then he'll sub to us. He won't unsub from us. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so cool. That's the Lego, right? Yep.
Yes, that's the Lego.
That's awesome.
66 Batmobile. Also has the little Metal Earth model of the 66 Batmobile down there next to it.
Oh, good. We didn't lose Rob. I think we saved Rob.
Do we save it? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Does anybody know the lore behind what vehicle they used to make that? Because I know it was like a real prop.
Yeah, no, it was a prototype. What do they call that? When they
I knew
Ford
the cars?
Futura. Ford Futura.
Yeah.
Yep. What a nerd I am.
I just know half shit.
Yeah, no, but it was actually a show car. So it was a show car that Barris, converted.
Yeah.
So it was, I think they made one of them or two of them. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was.
Okay, that thing's cool. I had to
yeah,
go on
very
the other
cool.
side. I can't see it from back in StreamYard for some reason. When it's big. So I had to go look at the YouTube side. I was like, I want to see it.
You can see a little bit of my Ecto 1 there below it.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yeah,
It definitely has Impala vibes.
Yeah.
Very
And
cool.
Rob says thankfully he'll stay for a while. So
He'll
thank
stick
you, Rob.
around for a bit. All right.
He's gonna stick around. Yeah. So all right. So let's get back to Thunderbirds real quick here. And so great TV show with the marionettes here, and they have all these cool vehicles. There's Thunderbird 4.
Wait, were they actual puppets in the show?
They're puppets in the show, but
no shit.
After a while, you kind of suspend disbelief, if that makes any kind of sense, and you just kind of get into it. They also did Space 1999,
Super
UFO.
Marionation. Yeah. It was you had the characters moved around, sometimes pretty convincingly, sometimes not, but their mouths moved and their eyebrows moved and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it was definitely geared towards kids, obviously, right? But as an adult, I loved it. A lot of adults did love this show. This is a new Corgi that's out with Thunderbird 5, the space station. Oh wow, I have to get that too. That looks cool. That's awesome. Yeah, and so that's the space. Yeah, they were showing just Thunderbird 1 docking. So there's Thunderbird 3 is the rocket ship. That's cool. So they had all kinds of great vehicles. It's kind of like emergency or like firemen in space. It's there's always something fun going on with the Thunderbird. So check out jerryanderson.com and
Do you think
great British stuff.
That Trey Parker took
oh yes, that's where they got that. Yeah.
That's what I was.
This is where
that is where they got the idea for Team America. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yes,
I didn't either.
It was done in that style. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, and Rob, it was a 55 Ford Futura show car. Thank you. Same thing, Buddy. Rob and Buddy are car experts. Yep. Lincoln Futura. Yep. So so that's where they got this. But just great show. And the other, they've got UFO, which we love here on Sunday Night Geekery, and Captain Scarlet, and of course Space 1999. That's what became UFO. Got canceled, and that they turned that show into Space 1999. But the Eagle, there's some new Eagles that are out. Oh.
Yep, and I've shared some more enabling with you.
All right. Oh,
this is brand new from Master Replicas.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that.
Mark, you're gonna have to ask your wife to pay money again to buy some more shit.
So this is a new
grill
block build. It's not official Lego. It's its own. It's hero build block built. But there's a new. It's just now available for pre-orders, coming out later this year.
Nice. That looks pretty good.
Cool.
Block built version of the Eagle. Yeah.
I went to the other side thinking I had to do that, and then came back and saw it was you.
Oops! Oh, go away, newsletter.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
You could have saved 10% if you would have followed that newsletter. But,
I know, damn it! Yeah. I actually just bought some stuff from them earlier today. So
now, which website is that? Is that?
This is Master Replicas.
Master Replicas. Okay, Master. Replicas.
Yeah, it's Master Replicas.
You're a wrencher. If you want to put that link in the chat, right?
Yeah,
you must be a wrencher. Yeah.
I don't know if I am, but
put a comment in there.
Professor a wrench. Come on.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. But yeah, the Space 1999 stuff is the Eagle is just one of the coolest spaceships ever. It's just it's so cool. And they're coming out with there was a new Eagle that was like a play scale, like a 2-foot scale plastic plastic one. I think it's sold out, but I think it was like $400 or whatever it was. It was
I saw they got a bunch of new releases. There's another Jerry Anderson thing. There's a new
UFO saucer. Oh, that's Master Replicas too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So I could 3D print something like it, but it's also to buy it for $55. That's pretty
honestly,
price.
What amazes me is that Master Replicas makes this stuff that's so reasonably priced. It's incredibly good quality, but they don't like charge you outrageous amounts of money, right? It fascinates me. They have some other
Lego kind of things, or they're just
not all of them are like these. So here's another Eagle. These are the 5-inch Eagles that they have. They have the laboratory one, and they have the rescue Eagle that has the
I love
the stripes on it.
Yeah.
Are these die-cast, Professor, or
I think these ones are a mixture of die-cast and plastic. I think
it still looks pretty good.
Some plastic.
Yeah. This was a rather stupid purchase, but here's what I bought earlier today. So I can find where's the brands.
Make it bigger. Yeah.
It's all in the eye of the beholder, man. If you like it, then it matters to you. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's fucking sweet, dude. What are you talking about?
I got the desk mats. I actually have gotten to really love having desk mats, and so I bought some of these. They're not quite standard size. They're a little bit smaller than standard size, but big enough for my desk. I got this one, and I got the TOS one.
Nice. And you use them as a mouse pad too, I guess?
Yeah. So it just goes all the way into your keyboard, and you use it as a mouse pad on one side, and it kind of stretches out and covers the other side. I got those, and then where is it?
Oh, there's new Star Trek figures from Picard season 3. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Ratchagino.
And I got the Ratchagino.
That's the mug.
Oh, that's funny.
The funny thing about that, if you're a sailor, those are the mugs you buy when you go sailing.
Yeah, these are
the sailor's mug.
They still sell versions of these.
Yeah,
but the Master Replicas went back to the original company, Feltman Langer, that made these and had them make some new ones in the colors that they made them for the show. So
are they like spill proof? Is that why
they have the huge giant bases on the bottom because they're supposed to be spill proof. Yeah,
I need.
And
those.
there's a rubber. There's rubber on them.
Yeah, there's like a rubbery stuff on the bottom. Yeah,
cool.
But these
they're originally for sailboats. Yeah, they're originally for sailboats.
Yeah, you get maritime for boats. Some people would use them in cars. But yeah.
Before you had like these fancy cup holders and stuff.
Trains.
Yeah, I've never seen those before, but I can see where it's no spill. You got the mat on the bottom. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It has a big, really wide base, so it stays put. But yeah, those are my stupid purchases for
that celebrity thing. Patty the Bell
that's awesome.
From my neighborhood. I was just saying, it's
it's not stupid, Professor, at all.
My wife wanted to know why I didn't buy the one that says Quark's Bar on it, and I was like, that's because that's not what they look like in the show.
It didn't say Quark's Bar on it.
Yeah. They have the Deep Space Nine.
And if you know, right? Yeah.
I was like, but it's not. I want the one that looks like the show prop. I don't want. I was very tempted to get one of these. Have you seen these?
What's this? Oh, light up MS.
It's the Master Systems display that would normally be at the back of the.
Oh, I love that.
At the back of the bridge.
That's not a bad price. I mean, yes, that's a lot of money, but that's not bad either for what you're getting. Let's say goodnight to Phil. It was great having him. He says, hoping you get an early start tomorrow. Good night. Great to hang out with all of you again. Yeah, we missed you, buddy. Have a great weekend, and always remember. Yep, always remember. And hopefully we can see. I think you have the day off tomorrow, so he was able to join us. But great to have you here, Phil, and hope to see more of you.
Night, Phil.
Good night.
Yeah, those desk mouse pad. Oh yes, and Michael Keating. Yes, I got to do getting late now, but we got to remember Michael Keating, who played Villa.
I had not heard he passed.
Yeah, let me go to my Blake's. Let's play a few Villa
because I
clips.
was just literally
Love him,
just yesterday I was watching some extras on the Blu-rays with him.
You know who
that's
else
sad.
just passed it? Well, not just. I guess it was like a couple weeks ago or something. Because you were talking about the marionettes before.
Yeah.
Sid and Marty Croft.
Yes.
Remember those guys? Yeah. Well, Marty died a while ago, but Sid Croft just died. I watched him on Instagram. He was like 96 or something and still streaming. But he just passed away.
I didn't see that in the news. Was that
It's
recent?
like
Was
HR.
that...
Yeah, I just saw. I don't know who it is. If it's like, I could never figure out if it was his younger wife or like just his like manager or something that was always with him. But she just went live on Instagram talking about all the different. They're doing celebrations of life for him in like all different states and stuff. Yeah, but he was like for those that don't know, he was HR Puff and stuff and Land of the Lost and all that. Yeah. But he was still streaming, like, and I couldn't believe he was like 96 or something. And I was like, how is he doing this stuff?
Yeah.
He's pretty
Well,
cool.
I have a few I have hundreds of Blake Sevens clips when we were doing the watch parties with Claude and Raquel. But let's see. I'll play a couple of them here.
I got this shocking pain right behind the eyes.
Have you considered amputation?
The word.
Well, that's more of a funny. Let's see.
He was in EastEnders. That's what that cry. No.
And let's see if I get.
We thought we were tired before.
I'll tell you this though, it beats work.
He was the deadpan humor. He was a thief. Thief show, and he was a really great guy. And I got so many Blake Sevens Blake's 7 clips, and they have the new Blu-rays are out. So was it season 1 and 2? They had I know season 1 I have. Did season 2 release yet?
2 is out, and I was actually wondering because I had heard to expect season 3 to be announced sometime early summer. So I wonder.
Did I buy season 2? I don't think I bought season 2 yet. I'll have to buy that. Yep, or put it on my birthday list. Yep. Like
Series
7.
3.
So I had a question for you guys. So I'm just a little tiny bit younger. There was a show called Matrix, and it had Carrie Ann Moss. And before the Matrix movies came out, she starred in this show called Matrix, and you still can't get it. Does anybody know? Like,
I've never even heard of it. Wait, like what year?
Yeah,
was that?
so
The 90s.
Yeah. So you can't get it.
93 Canadian fantasy show.
Yeah, you cannot buy it. You cannot get that.
Can't find it anywhere.
DVD, Blu-ray. They did not release it, and it literally has like this guy who goes through dimensions, and I think his last name might be Matrix.
Well, CJ has it on a drive somewhere, so I don't know if you guys follow each other on Twitter X.
Well, I don't. Did somebody say that?
It says CJ is saying I have it on a drive somewhere. He's saying,
"Oh man, so
maybe reach out to each other on X or whatever, maybe."
Yeah. I'm on X. Look up the Real Headcase or Headcase on X. Man, I would love to watch that because no one's ever seen it. No one's ever. It's not released. Yeah, and the funny thing is,
it's not related to the Matrix show.
No, it isn't.
Movie?
It's a total different show called Matrix that had Carrie Ann Moss, and that's how she got her role in the Matrix.
I found a YouTube episode.
One. Yeah, there's one.
Season 1, episode 6. Collateral
like
damage.
That, yes, and I just wanted to throw that out there because I was just wondering, because you guys are geekery, and I was just wondering if you guys had it or not, because I cannot find it to save my life. I'll pay money for it. I will pay a lot of money for it, but I just can't find it.
So it's 1993 TV show.
Oh, CJ's not talking about the same thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, who saw hell after being shot, gets a second chance to redeem himself by saving others in the city between life and death. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people knew that, but Carrie-Anne Moss starred in a Matrix show before she was in the movies. Same lady.
Interesting. Yeah. Never heard of it, and I should know it. Yep. So I'm a geek and
I
a
thought
nerd,
Professor
right?
would know. I was kind of going for Professor, but he's not the same.
Well, it was a Canadian thing, and I had never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Isn't that interesting though?
I'm looking around. Yeah, it looks like there's some material on archive.org, but not the whole season.
Not the whole season. And archive a lot of times has a lot of stuff. Yep. So how many? 13 episodes.
Yep. Some of those single run shows. So there's a similar show. There's a show. It was The Invisible Man. It ran on Sci-fi for several seasons, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty interesting take on the whole idea of the Invisible Man. The first season never came out on DVD. The second season never released, and there is absolutely nowhere to find it.
Radio
It is just
silence. It.
That's how I
disappeared.
feel.
It's just gone. And the second season actually had a couple of really great episodes, some really fun character episodes and stuff. So yeah, I have the first season, have it on DVD. Second season, just poof, gone.
Just disappeared, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not on
You probably
streaming
watched it,
anywhere.
right?
Nothing.
You probably saw some
Yeah.
of it, and you're just like, "Where? I
Yeah,
want
I
to see
saw
some
all of
more
it.
It
was a show I really liked. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that interesting how just things just fly into the wind and then they're just gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey, dude, bro. Hey, what's up? How's it going, dude, bro?
Toxic
Hi, dude, bro.
Avenger. That almost happened to Toxic Avenger until the creator of it decided to release it on his own. He put his own money into releasing those DVDs.
Yep. So yeah, there's ways probably to find it. But what was this TV show that Clobber Times loved with the guy from the Hardy Boys? Let me see, Hardy Boys TV. It was like he was like a scientist. He was almost like a Elon Musk scientist, inventor, Sherlock Holmes type of guy. Let's see. So let's see. Oh, they're showing me the new Hardy Boys. I'm trying to go through and find. Let's see. Yeah, 70s. Let me put 70s.
Yeah, that's our whole
Parker
panel.
Stevenson. Parker Stevenson. Yeah, so I'm like trying to get to Parker Stevenson. What was Probe? I think this show was called Probe. If I remember. And the funny thing was, if you go, it's like Clobby had all these great episodes. If you could go find like the episode where he talked about Probe, and Parker Stevens at a convention, and he saw the photo of Parker Stevens, he started talking about the show, and then he's like, I think you know more about the show than I do, because it only lasted like 7 episodes, but that you can actually find on the interwebs.
Yeah, sci-fi detective series.
Yeah, Probe. Yep.
Yeah.
So Bobby when I watched it, I thought it was okay, but he loved the show Probe. But you can find it though. Yeah. And but of course, Worf is not too happy about that TV show Probe, because he does not like to be.
Klingons do not allow themselves to be probed.
For sure, yeah. So, so they didn't even know who the episodes are. Yeah, so as you said, Headcase, yeah, Carrie-Anne Moss starred in The Matrix. No relationship with the TV series apart from its title and her involvement. Yep.
Isn't that weird that we just can't go back and find those things? I really want to. Like I said, I'll put money on it. I want to watch them, and I don't know what other shows. I'm sure we could figure them out if we really wanted to try. But some of those things were cool, like back, like there was a lot of out of before the CW. There was a lot of those shows that were just like on like a sci-fi channel or on cable, basic cable, and then after basic cable, they just disappeared.
Gone, yeah. And there's so many shows were just written over too, just just totally gone. Like we're gonna reuse the tapes, are expensive, so let's erase the TV shows with BBC. That's why we did finally get a couple of those new Doctor Who shows, new old shows that they've just found. And I think a collector had them. And there was a rumor of that too for years, like a collector had some of these shows, and he was supposed to meet someone, and he never showed up, and the guy's like, this guy has these episodes.
There's been some rumors that there might be a few collectors that have some of these, but they're not willing to actually come forward and talk about them because technically they shouldn't have them, and it could be a matter of having the theft or intellectual property rights and stuff like that with them having copies of these shows they're not supposed to have. So yeah, that's the most recent one to my understanding was that the collector had passed away. And,
So
and was willing to, after he was gone, was willing to somehow transfer this over to the group to get that back to the BBC. But yeah, those episodes are available on YouTube right now. You can go watch them.
Yep. So thank you for that, Headcase. We'll check that out. And now this is the last bit of enabling. This is a damn expensive enabling.
Yes.
So this is back
my son
again.
wants one of these.
Yeah. So this is the one company, the same people that made the tricorder and my awesome communicator. And I never bought the damn phaser because I thought the phaser was a joke because the phaser was a TV remote control. And I didn't read into it. I thought it was like a joke thing. And they had it at Best Buy for $40. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to buy this. And what a big mistake that was because now I think it sells for like $2,000. So here's the wand. Communicator, and I do have the tricorder too, which I still haven't unboxed. And they just released an update for that, so I'll have to do the update for that unboxing.
Was that a Fallout gauntlet? Was that a Fallout?
That's the Pip-Boy 3000.
Pip-Boy,
yeah.
Yep. So Courtney, we could walk around with this right in the store, Courtney. Yep. But this is So
I couldn't unmute. Yes.
Oh yeah. So this is a wild, from the great TV show Fallout. Well, great.
Oh,
game
that's
first.
cool. That's fucking cool, actually, dude.
Isn't that cool?
Yep.
Wow.
Isn't it sweet?
That is sweet. That is awesome.
I had one of these that for a little while. So when Fallout 4 came out, they had basically a cradle for your phone that would turn it into a Pip-Boy.
Okay.
I had one of those for a little bit, and the problem was that it wouldn't actually. I had the Max phone at the time, and it wouldn't fit.
I wouldn't fit.
If you had the regular iPhone, it would fit, but the Max phone wouldn't. So I tried it. I played with it a little bit with my wife's phone because it just had a little app that it ran. Fiddled around with it for a day or two, and then I turned around and sold it because I was like, "What's the point? I can't actually fit my phone in it." So
yeah, so it
I
had
need one of the Max phones. I'm looking for the opposite. I need bigger.
So this, so like the phone would fit into here, R2, right? Like this section.
Yeah,
here.
so it was just a big plastic cradle. It wasn't nearly as detailed as this thing. It didn't have its own screen or anything. It just
so
you'd pop the iPhone in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Professor. I know exactly what you're talking about. You put your iPhone in it, and the screen would be you could use the app. Yes,
there was an app that would actually sync with the game. And you could show your maps, and you could do some of the menu stuff with the on your phone in the cradle thing. It was a clever idea. It was kind of fun, but again, it didn't fit all sizes of phones. I had the larger phone, so it was
so it wouldn't fit.
Bummer.
And I totally forgot about that. They had a Tron one too.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. The Tron.
Yep. And Oliver says, "Oh, Temple of Doom was released in theaters and sequel. Last Crusade came out May 24th. Wow, 1989. God.
Today is what, the 25th, 24th?
Well, now it's the 20. Now it's the 20. Well, depending on your time zone.
Oh no, it's still the 24th. The 25th would have been my grandmother's 100th birthday.
Wow. Yeah.
So up in heaven.
Yeah, Rob, I should have bought that wand phaser. That was so dumb of me. That's so dumb. Remember seeing it on an internet ad. I'm like, but it's a TV remote. It's got to be garbage. I'm like, oh, how stupid was that? I mean, when you kick yourself and yeah.
Well,
no, this is actually this is a whole standalone, buddy. This is one company doing their magic again. I would love to have this, but imagine walking around with this freaking thing to go to the grocery store.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah,
I'd do it. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, I now have a Daystrom M5 Apple computer that I purchased. So
that looks sick.
I'm not going to be buying any new toys like this for a little while.
Hey, God bless. He's asking for, it says R plus Leo. Are you asking for toast? Are you a fan of Talkie Toaster? I'm not sure, but let's find out. Yeah.
Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
Now, I don't know if that's a Red Dwarf reference or not, but you got some hot buttered toast. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I paid $60. Yeah, that's probably what it was, Rob. At Best Buy, I remember seeing it on the website, and I didn't. I was a moron. I was an idiot.
That's pretty nice. If you look at it, it's got like some plush, like inside. That's very well made.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is good stuff. So that phaser was it. Yeah. Sub to Mrs. Dadman, of course. Yeah. Do I and my friends think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? And if you've watched the Maul Shadow Lord, do you think that Devon will become Darth Talon? No, I haven't watched. I've got to watch that. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. Maul Dark Shadow, because it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Unfortunately, so. Yeah. What do you? Have you guys watched?
I'll jump in there. I'll say yeah. Keanu Reeves is the perfect Darth Raven. Raven, whatever. That he would be spectacular. Like if they brought a Keanu Reeves into Star Wars, I oftentimes say that Sydney Sweeney can save any franchise, but so can Keanu Reeves. Like
Right.
if he were to jump in there as Raven, people will watch, and there's a lot of money to be made there.
It's so funny. For the longest time, Keanu, I couldn't get used to him in serious roles because he was always like Bill and Ted, from Bill and Ted's
Yeah, I
Excellent
remember.
Adventure, or like in Point Break, like the surfer, But the Wick stuff that he did is like awesome. So
No, it's great stuff. Yeah. Really good. Yeah. So, all right. So I think we've just hit the 3-hour mark, and I think this is one of the most successful show. Well, it's got to be my most successful shows for membership. Unbelievable. So, Courtney, you weren't here earlier, but we've got to thank everyone. It's going to take a long time to thank everyone if I go through these comments. So, Crimlon started by gifting 5 memberships. Then he gifted 10 more, so we're up to 15 for Crimlon.
wow.
So he gifted 20 memberships, so now we're up to 35 memberships. I'm skipping 6's gifts. We're just going to do Crimlon's. So 35, 55, 75, 95.
Wow. I got one. I noticed that. I got a
130,
notification.
135 memberships tonight.
Wow. Good for you.
Unbelievable. And then 6 wonderfully gifted 20 and 20. That's 40. And RobAltis and JT Kirk both gave 5. And then 6 donated $10. So pretty much everyone has a membership now. I mean, unbelievable.
Amazing.
So I better do a membership stream tomorrow, and I can just do it members only, and I'll hopefully have a lot of people there. Before I've never done just a members only stream because never had. I made a joke in the I was like, oh, it'd be nice to hit 50 members so we can get more emojis, and
Well, these are
and then
people
they
that
just
like
start-
you, Mark. Teague, 6 from a lot of channels. These are people that like you, and from you going on to their channels, they've paid you back 1,000%, and that's amazing, bro. That should hit your heart, bro. Show you're doing a good thing.
It does. Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Yeah, and
And for all the people that love 6, we finally streamed together.
Yeah, I watched part of
finally
that. I
got
couldn't
to-
watch it live, but I watched part
Oh,
of
it
it.
was silly.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
we had fun.
And didn't you go to 5:30 in the morning or something? I saw
4:30. Well, yeah, it was like 4:30 my time, I think. So yeah, it was late.
because
We were on for a couple hours.
I left the I had to go to bed, but then I left I was lurking and then I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna leave. I always leave my friend's streams running, just so you get the views, and yeah. So then I saw him then I came down in the morning like, wow, that stream went forever. Yep.
That's
And hail to my good buddy
old
Iscafobos.
times because they were all in the old late night show that I did. It was
Yeah,
Pete
yeah,
from
yeah.
Dark Things and her. So.
And good night to Power Ranger Donnie. Have a great week. Lest we forget the ones that died for their country. Yep. May the force be with them and all of you. Thank you, Donnie. And hail to is that Ink or L Inku 123? Hail.
Inku.
Inku. Yep. And
Hi, Inku.
and that's how you do Rumble Premium too. Yep. Okay. Yep. Thank you, dude, bro. Yep. And get everyone their towers from gifts so they can get into get in the premium. Okay. Get everyone their what does that mean? Get everyone their towers from Professor, you know Rumble better than me. What is that? What's Dude Bro saying there?
He's saying that you give everybody like give people props when you have a chance to give people props and they build up their channel.
Gotcha. Yeah. And we got 5 more. Oh my God, my good friend Wes Cagle. Okay, 5 more memberships.
West.
So let's see. West is awesome. Yep. So Lorenzo Sleestack. I love Lorenzo Sleestack.
Oh,
got a membership. Yep. I have comic issues. Yep. Monkey Jeebus. Everybody, Monkey Jeebus. Yep. 2M ratio. Awesome. Yep. Got gifts. Yep. So let's play some clips. We got to play some clips now. Yep. Well, let's see. Here we go.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
He plays with toys,
It's a model.
with little figures.
Then we put your name on the script and sent it in.
Didn't you wonder why you were getting checks for doing absolutely nothing?
I figured because the Democrats were in power again.
Your move, creep.
Thank you, Wes. Yep. Let's see here. Oliver says Stephen King's horror mystery novel The Shining becomes a movie starring Shelley Duvall and Jack Nicholson, which he famously didn't like, but what an amazing movie that was.
That's why I changed my avatar.
Yeah.
That's at the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado.
Oh, because when people get gifties on a Rumble, they get a red tower icon. Okay, thank you, dude, bro. Yeah. And people with red tower icons in your chat can get into your premium streams. Okay, gotcha. Yep. I don't think I'm monetized on Rumble yet. I think I've only got like 80 subs on the Rumble, but getting there. So thank you to all those members. And now I'm gonna play thank you to members, but I better start working on the members only video next week. Is going to be 2 minutes long. God bless all of you who became members now. Everyone except Tom Connors. That was a joke. Tom's still going to get a member.
Yeah, dude, that's like the story of my life. Every time I get into somebody's channel and they like me and I want to like be on the members stream, then there's like too many people to get on.
You can't get on, right? Yeah. So here's our thank you to channel members here. Let me play this clip here. All right, so that's going to be a lot longer video for next week. And let's thank our people and our top fans here. So we can, really nice YouTube feature. We can catch everyone who's in the chat. We had a rocking chat tonight. Wow, a lot of people here. Wow, it's a long list of people in the chat. So Inku23, Hi Boy, Cloud Saline, Tiger Stripes. I missed saying hi to Tiger. Sorry, Tiger. Resolute Germ, Tim, Anthem21. Apolly's Minion was here, and I missed Apolly's Minion. Latino Slant. Thank you for being with us earlier tonight, Polly. Travis Mitchell, Kevin Davis, Fun with Collectibles, Submaster 76, Angel Star, Cypher Chaos, the real head case, who's here now too, the Geek and I, Dr. Bob's. Let me shrink this. Is that Dr. Bob's Nightmare? Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Lasher. Yep. Wes Cagle, Ivo Baltamonte, Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift. I love that name. Darcipio, that Gen X guy. He got good. Jamie Lynn, RobAltis, Fugman, Maddie's Daddy, Brian Hepburn, Tom, Midnight's Ed, Joe's Atmosphere, RJ Godzilla, JT Kirk, Joe Dog, Talkie Toaster, right behind Professor R2, Buddy Hepburn, Philip Story, Crimlon, and thank you for all those memberships. How could Crimlon not be number one? I love Corey, the Stream Element Spots, CJ Rebel, Keely Chow, Power Rangers, Putin, and Six. Oh, because probably Crimlon's on the verticals, maybe. Let's see. So we've got in the verticals, we've got Spicy Tuber. Oh, that's a good name. Wes Cagle, Istaphobos, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Game, PTYGHM, Jamie on the vertical, Misty Wilson. How could Crimlon not be number one? I don't get that. With all those gifts, that doesn't make sense. But you're all number one fans to me out there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Really, really appreciate it. And just a lot of times I catch people that they mean well, but they say Happy Memorial Day. Like our local scout council sent that out, like Happy Memorial Day. It's not a Happy Memorial Day. It's a day.
No.
And people mean well, but it's to remember.
Course, yeah.
It's to remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice. And I just can't imagine the guts that it takes to go into a combat zone and have people shoot at you. And we've actually got one of the scouts from our troop actually became a Navy SEAL. I always think about him, and his sister's actually in the graduate from the Air Force Academy. Her husband is Air Force, and not just this happen to be people I know, but it's majority. It's a lot of young people that we rag on today's youths, but there's a lot of upstanding youths and serving our country. But Memorial Day is about thanking those and remembering those that paid the ultimate price. So just try to think about that. Don't say happy. It's not a bad thing, but just don't say. Right, Professor R2, happy Memorial Day.
I hope everyone has a wonderful day tomorrow. Enjoy your cookouts, hanging out with your family and friends. Take a moment to remember those people who gave everything for your freedom, to protect your rights and everything that you have here in this country. It just take a moment to think about it, say thank you. And if you know somebody who's lost a family member in the line of duty, remember to give them thanks.
Yep. So remember
and
that.
People who want to give thanks, there's multiple donations out there
absolutely
that you can give. And my family is law enforcement and military, and I have mad respect for anybody who supports them, and also the people that just gave their lives for us to be able to live free.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Amen to that.
Yep. And like we had an old car that was cycled through like two families, like it was the kids' car in high school for everyone. And I said I was either gonna give it away, but then I said, cars for veterans. So I Google cars for veterans, and we just donated the car. I'm sure it's not a huge donation, but at least I felt better at least donating it to that cause instead of junking it or trying to sell it. I guess I could have tried, maybe I could have gotten $1,000 for it if I was lucky, but I'm like, let's just donate it, right? Pay it forward. There's a lot of great charities out there for veterans, and but tomorrow again is to remember those that gave that ultimate sacrifice. CJ is going to try to get in touch with CTV, see if we can get them. The Matrix show. I don't know if they're on Twitter, but get in touch with try to find each other on Twitter. Seems to be the best way to find everyone, or X. I gotta say X now, so Elon doesn't get mad at me.
Yes, please. I want to watch that Matrix show. Please. We all should do that. We should all watch that show. Is that not interesting to you guys too? Don't you want to watch?
Yeah, no,
it's the Matrix show. That would be sick. So reach out to all of us, and then maybe like if you reach out to one of us, we'll pass it along. Okay.
And then I'm 19 away from 100 on Rumble. Okay, yeah, get some custom emotes, but a few of the good or spicy ones behind the paywall. Okay, thank you. Yep, we'll do that. Yep, I got to focus on the Rumbles too. Yep. Pac-Man was released. Wow. Yep. So CJ, if you put in your maybe put in your Twitter handle without the @ so if you want to, you don't have to, but if you do have a Twitter handle, X handle, put that in. and then Headcase can try to get in touch with you. And God bless vets. Yep. Oh, same name on Twitter. Same name. So look up. There you go, Headcase. So then you can find the same name on the Twitters. But thank you to, of course, Tom and Paulie were here, and it was awesome having Joe on the Geekery for the first time. I think maybe Joe's been on before. I can't remember. Thank you to, of course, Headcase for coming on, giving his man. Do you have any pictures of you cosplaying you could show, or not? We're getting to the end of the show now, but you don't have to. But that would be fun if you have any, or put them on. Do you have any on Twitter, Headcase, of your cosplaying or as a Mandalorian?
I have an Instagram. You can look me up on Instagram.
Same name or
no, it's Mecha MEC HOHA Mando _Mando. You can see my stuff. It's all, you can't see my face. But,
yeah, well, of course. No, you better not show your face. I mean,
I don't, and that's my whole gig. So
yeah, if you did, you'd have to bathe in the sacred waters of Mandalore.
Yes, so
to regain your honor.
So guys, thanks, Mark, for having me on, man. It was a pleasure to first meet you. With our voices and talking to each other. We've seen each other around, and thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it, Professor. Love you, bro.
Cheers, hey guys.
Was this the right Mecha?
I just followed you, I think.
Is that right? Did I type it in the chat right, Headcase? I don't know if you can see the chat there. Did I get it right? Your Instagram. Did I spell
Mecha.
Right?
It's just under all lowercase MECHA _ Mando.
Oh, Mecha Mando. Yeah.
Mecha. Yeah.
Yeah. It says Mandalorian is my religion.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just requested to follow you. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys. Tonight was one of the best streams I've ever been on, and Mark,
thank you.
You got so much love tonight, man. You should be so happy with all the people that really support you and like you.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, no, that's flattering, but yeah, I just here to have fun, and I hope reciprocate that back to everyone, and just it's very nice to get that back. And I joke with like tonight I wasn't feeling good today, and I had that stomach bug. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream, and my wife's like, you should just, or I said I gotta stream, and my wife's like, you should just go to bed, or like, no, I can't do that. We have such a fun hangout here, and it's mainly the 1 a week show plus the shorts and things. I'm like, I'm not gonna miss Sunday Night Geekery. She's like, don't stay up too late then. So, but thank you, Headcase. It was great having you. And
it was nice to meet you, Headcase.
Yep. You did great. Yeah. And I'm trying to find your Twitter handle here. Let's see if I did it. Right. Let's see. Or it's on Instagram. You know what? As I'm an old person, I joke. It's Instagrammy. Instagram for old people. I joke with Grammy.
I'm on Instagram all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm not as old. Just kidding.
Yeah. And Professor R2, thank you. I'm glad you were able to join. Now you're done with school, or you have a few 3 months. Yeah,
a little bit of time. So makes it a little bit easier to pop in on a Sunday night when I know I don't have to be anywhere on a Monday morning.
early.
I see you there, Phobos.
Yeah, and of course, Phobos and I have become semi-regular people joining on the Thursday Price of Reason stream, which always get a blast out of hanging out with you guys. You have a great show on Rumble and
we appreciate there. It.
Yep, so it's fun to be able to pop on there and give my sometimes hopefully good opinions. Yeah. But it's a great show on there, and Price has got a really good broadcaster. So and fun to hang out with Phobos too, who's in the chat right now. So everyone have a respectful Memorial Day, and Oliver's saying good night. And if I missed anyone, well, just again, thank you so much for all these gifts. Just been memberships have been wonderful, and hail to again Kremlin and everyone, and Six and JT and West Gagel. You guys are amazing. Yep. So better do a member stream. I'll pop ourselves out here, and let me plug Courtney's channel too. Let me put Courtney's link in. I've got your right link finally, Courtney, too. So
good.
I fixed that. I finally did fix that. And,
well, you know what?
So everyone...
I can't. I'm gonna ask you when the stream's done if you can help me with something. It's very quick. I promise.
Sure. Yep. Oh, but didn't let me put your chat in the link. Error occurred on YouTube. What's going on here? Let's see. There we go. Now it kept. Now it went through. There it goes. It went through. Yep. And good night, buddy. Thank you for being a channel member as well. I guess now everyone's a channel member. And if you guys have any suggestions for emotes, we can have a lot of emotes. So send them my way. We can add a bunch. That's when I said that joke. I'm like, oh, I need 5 more so we can do a new emote. And so now we're gonna have a lot. So
Talkie Toaster emote.
Yep. Talkie Toaster. That's going on there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The poll. We got to close the poll here too. Yep. So let's see. Where's the poll here? Let's see. What happened to the poll? Did it close itself, or did it? Let's see. Where is it? Did the poll end? Let's see. Start a poll. Let's see. Where did my poll go? What happened there?
I think it did close.
Did it close? Did I hit that by accident?
It's not.
Do you guys see it anywhere in the chat?
Screen.
I don't see it anywhere, right? We had rated the Mandalorian.
Reload. No, it's still up there. It says 41 votes 3 hours ago. Has not closed.
Oh, well, why does it not give me the option to close? Let me refresh my screen here and see if I can. Let's see. Is it let me close it? Oh, here now it came back up again. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I had to refresh the screen here. So we got 5 lightsabers which is the top. Then we had Millennium Falcon, 19. So we had 12%, 19%, land speeder 26%, trash compactor, bottom of the barrel is 43%. Yep. So yep. So we got that's about even split there, right? I guess, but more people liked it than didn't like it, I guess. So, which is about right. Yep. And CJ said, "Would you like some toast? Maybe a pancake." All right. Well, here we go. Well, let's play a few more of the Talkie Toaster here. Let's grab some Red Dwarf here. Yep. Let's see.
Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
I'll see you toast on the fires of hell for this.
Did someone say they wanted toast?
Shut up.
I toast. Therefore I am.
Will you shut up?
And if you haven't watched Red Dwarf, make sure you make a mission of watching Red Dwarf. Yep. It's a great show. Yep. So let's. That would be a great thing to 3D print. Would be a Talkie Toaster. What do you think, Professor?
That would be good.
Yep, that would be
hard
good.
to do this. Hard to do the chrome though. Hard to do the chrome.
Yeah,
on the
you could
outside,
paint that.
But you could paint it.
That. Yeah, you could paint that. Yeah. Good job, Disney. You made a middling movie. Golf clap. Yeah. And Red Dwarf emotes for sure. That's a good one too. Yep. And Courtney says much love to everyone. Okay, so good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Headcase, Courtney, Professor. Have a good day tomorrow, everyone. I'm going to pull us all out. We're going to pay a bunch of clips, but I can't equal the number of clips for memberships, but I'll try. And we'll see you during the week with a member stream. I'm doing one this week. And thank you, everyone. We'll catch you on the next Sunday Night Geekery. Oh, and
one love, guys.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Have fun storming the castle.
Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Inconceivable. 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 You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Hello, computer.
You're a dumbass.
Double dumbass on you!
Get those nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
Groovy.
like you a lot.
Superman!
Excuse me.
That's a bad outfit.
You have to set an example, leaving in the face of stupidity. Now, everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby's Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer.
Would you like some toast? Some nice hot crisp brown buttered toast.
Brain and brain! What is brain?
Get those nerds! 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 What?
And Callie in your place, would you? Probably not. What about you?
What about me?
Why don't you go?
You are expendable.
And you're not?
No, I'm not. I am not expendable. I'm not stupid. And I'm not going.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.